Building episode 131, officially fall, September 1st. We are back. It's the boys. Sun is out. Niggas is watching. It's like, y'all look brighter. Yeah, man. It's Labor Day. You know we working. It's Labor Day.
You know.
Go ahead, talk to him, Mark.
What's happening, baby? Episode 131. Please stop. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe to the Patreon. It's
Facts.
in the bio. Both of them, please. The Patreon is $3. We got a commercial coming out that I haven't told Ish about because I forgot. Because I was doing a lot of, my brain had a lot of information in it. But in a minute after we finish this episode, we can record like a little 30 seconds and tell you how to subscribe to the YouTube, to the Patreon, excuse me. So that is coming in just a second because I know it's a little confusing. Some of my partners have subscribed to the channel, but you got to pay to get the content.
Yeah.
That is because we're trying to make money. You see, we working on a Monday. We don't want to have to work on a Monday. We want to be able to just do this on Tuesday and Friday or Wednesday and Saturday, whatever days we decide, in a nice little late afternoon slot, eat dinner between the Patreons. You feel me? Trying to make this a job. So subscribe to the Patreon, please.
Yeah.
And first Ish, like I said, episode 131, baby. Episode 131. 131 the time you clock in when you're supposed to be at work at 1:30.
Yeah.
Like that.
131 is I clocked in at 1:35 because my lunch start when I start eating.
You feel me?
Like when I was walking back there, you had a question. I was subtracting all that time.
I had to warm up my food.
Yeah.
I had to sit down, get comfortable.
Yeah.
Find my show.
Listen, I'm a nigga who will I'll over warm it up, so I might have to let the food sit for a minute.
Until that first fork is coming to my mouth, boss.
Dog,
my break has now started.
Gotta let the Kitchen Nightmares compilation load up on the phone.
But how you feeling, gang?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a good week, man. It's been feeling good right now. I ain't gonna lie. Jackpot over $1 billion. I might have to give me a ticket. You just been feeling good lately. Like 2K good, Madden good, football back.
Yo,
I felt a breeze I had the windows down on the way here.
Yo,
felt a breeze on the way.
Come on now.
Listen, God doing it right now.
So this has been the worst month of my life. Let me tell you something, twin. Let me tell you something. This has been a really bad month, and it's been a real privileged bad month. Let me tell you something. It ain't been financial stress, and I just don't know if I'm gonna make it out the apartment this month. And it's not been that. It's just been I got sick. My girl's sick now.
Yeah.
We got, what else happened? My girl got a job offer she couldn't take. We talked to you about that. We ended up not being able to take it. She actually
really sick, too.
Yeah.
You don't get sick.
I don't get sick, bro. And I was sick for 8 days. Yeah. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I know you was really sick. You was like, I ain't left the house in like a week.
Bro, I hadn't walked outside. I hadn't gone nowhere. Shout out to Taylor. She was taking care of me for real. Yeah. But, dog, I was in the house sniffled up, in the blanket, and it was frustrating. Because I don't know if y'all have ever been sick, but not really felt like you sick until you went to go do something. Yeah. It's like you sitting down and you like, I'm straight.
I'm good. My body right. I'm straight.
Bro, I went to go run. I came back and it felt like I did the Iron Man. I had ran 36 miles. I swam 25. Dog, I was like, yo, what is happening to my body?
Yeah,
it was
pump fake.
Man, it's been a month. It's been a month. My girl getting sued. I can't talk about that on air, but Lord have mercy, she getting sued.
Nigga Drake out of hand.
Did you know that if you get in a wreck and so I hit you, I rear-ended you, you have 2 years to sue me.
Yeah. Oh, I used to work in insurance.
I know, bro. I said it, and as soon as I said it, I was like, he probably do know. But, duh.
Yeah, you got a grip. Yeah, hell yeah. You got a bunch of time. Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah, 2 years is a crazy time.
It's the strangest thing because
niggas can change their mind. Yeah, I listen. I've heard just in my it's so funny because I've seen this so many times where it'll be solved for a year and a half, and then some cheap ass nerd lawyer will call them hey, were you in a wreck a year and 9 months ago? And like that.
They have law offices they have people that follow ambulances. Yep. And if you really get plugged in, you'll get an EMT or somebody that'll mess with you and they'll tell you, yo, we on the way to a wreck. So you can get the license plate, look up the person and call them.
Them tow truck niggas in on it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense too. That makes sense
yeah.
too. That's crazy,
Yeah, it's
insane,
nasty.
nasty.
It's real nasty.
And you know, 2 years is cool if you really got messed up.
Yeah.
Your car really got totaled. You
Right.
flipped all of that goodness. I'm from Atlanta. The hats fell off, but but the car flip over and all of that. All right, cool. But dog,
Bumper,
a fender bender. You
Yeah.
get 2 years to decide if you.
little scratch.
Dog,
Yeah, nah.
dog. I'm like, dog, I'm about to make a fake Instagram and start screenshotting her stories to let you know, bro. I got evidence. I feel like Olivia Pope in this bitch. You know, I just saw a scandal.
Start
you know?
putting that shit together.
I'm a fixer, nigga. What
Oh,
you talking
I'm telling you, I had that bitch with a countersuit.
about? Dog.
Bro, yeah, that shit is nasty, bro. Especially in Atlanta, it's really nasty because, like you said, it's like a bunch of people who only chase ambulances.
Yo.
Because it's just so many accidents in Atlanta,
So many accidents. In a major city, Atlanta, New York's, I know LA's, I know they thrive. And you know how many, you do this off a fender bender, bro? You know how many fender benders happen in traffic?
Dog,
a day?
Literally every day. And it could be like just definitely a nasty world. But I'm sorry to hear you had a bad month. But silver lining, it's a new month.
I was about to say, bro, that's why I'm happy. Like, this is a fresh start, a
Yup.
fresh pod.
Clean slate.
And like you said, I started with the tragedy to get to the glory. You feel me what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, let me tell you something. I hate 2K. Let me tell you something. I've hated 2K since we stopped playing Team Up in 2019, I believe that was. 2019, 2020.
Facts.
The reason I hate 2K is 2K act like I'm supposed to be in the NBA. 2K want me to
legit.
know 537 jumpers like I'm a scout.
All of them. Yeah.
And I just been like, some people just want to click on, get Steph Curry,
And play the game.
and do Steph Curry shit.
And just play the game.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And for the first time in like 6 years,
Yeah.
I got on 2K, got Kevin Durant, and did a bunch of Kevin Durant
just hooped.
shit.
And just hooped.
Boy,
Dog.
2K26, I wasn't going to get it. My brother texted me something I will not repeat on this air, but somebody got him. We'll let you decide who got him and convince him to get the game. And by golly, he hit me and said, yo, I got it. We can game share it. So, real partner. We've been game sharing games for like 6-7 years now.
Facts.
Listen, man, I clicked on 2K. That might be the best 2K I've ever played in my life.
Bro, it's legit probably the best 2Ks, especially next gen. Next gen at least.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Like, especially from the other side, because I play like I'm an air quote comp 2K. Like I play serious 2K. Like, and and it's so funny because I understand your complaints because like I be trying to get niggas to play 2K and shit. And last year it was just way too much. Like niggas like, yo, how do I stop running? You got a quick stop. You got a what? You gotta flick up right on the right stick, let go of turbo. Like, bruh, I just stop running. Like, I just want to stand still. Like, it's so frustrating. But this year is just like completely the opposite of last year.
Yes.
It's smooth. It's responsive. If I go left, he goes left. If I go right, he goes right. Everybody plays the way they should. Like, definitely a great game. W2K year, W Madden year.
Everything.
Yeah, it's been good so far.
Dog, I hit a double crossover with KD. Lord have mercy. I mean, like, what a Kevin Durant crossover should look like at 7 feet. Like, I cross, and the double cross is coming from the free throw line, and I'm damn near at the baseline pulling up. Like, yo, that game is amazing.
I'm telling you, that shit is guys.
And we already spoke about Madden. Madden is crazy, too. So, the streets is eating.
Yeah, good,
the streets is eating.
Good year for video game niggas, bro. Nigga, y'all let me say this because I love having a platform because we can say whatever we want. You section of nerds that be like, y'all will play anything without a gun or a bat or a ball. Yes. What else are we playing? Like, you don't play Zelda? No, I don't. I'm sorry, kid.
They be like, all they do is cool shit.
Yeah.
They cool as fuck.
It's no RPG games. No, bro. I'll go outside, live a life. Like I make decisions every day. Like
I want to get on the phone and get on my game and jump out of a helicopter.
Do some shit I'll never do in real life.
Do some shit I wouldn't even think about doing.
No, do some crazy shit, bro.
You know what? I wasn't 6'4". I want to be Steph Curry today. No. You know, I couldn't run a 4.3, but I'm Lamar Jackson today.
Niggas be so confused. Like, why do you want to be Patrick Mahomes? What do you think?
Have you watched football?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
Didn't he tell you they was competing with Apple?
Damn.
You wouldn't want to be a part of that?
That's a fact. You the face of the NFL. Like, yo,
What you talking about?
yo, shout out to you niggas, man. And then listen, we need to amend the tweet though. It's without a gun, a ball, or superhero.
Or superhero. Add that superhero.
Add the superhero, because listen, we do be on that Spider-Man shit.
That Spider-Man is for real. But speaking of football, speaking of gaming, man, it is time to get to the game.
Yeah.
The man's game. We're going to start with the NFL because we are real, dog. We really get to it. We like the professionals.
We know we get people going too.
The college football is cool.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's real nice.
Yeah, listen,
I respect it.
Big games be exciting.
Them big games be great. That Texas-Ohio State game was a lot.
Yeah.
What an atmosphere.
Yeah.
What an atmosphere. But it is nothing like the NFL.
Not the man's
Not
game.
one thing. The news broke.
Yeah.
News has broken.
Yeah.
And let's start with something, because we didn't cover any of this.
Facts.
Ish and I have a rule. Yeah. We don't talk about the Cowboys unless there is a reason to actually talk about the Cowboys.
Unless some shit happens for real. Yeah.
Jerry Jones not paying somebody is not news to anybody.
Literally.
It's just the summer of the NFL.
Literally. It's
Hey,
off season.
who isn't Jerry playing this year?
Literally.
DeMarco Murray, DeMarcus Ware, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb. Who is it this year?
Yeah, T.O.
Like, dog. So, you know who got paid, though? Tony Romo. No questions
Tony
asked.
Romo.
No questions asked. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Shout out Tony Romo, man.
Anyways, we say that to say, the reason you haven't heard us speak about Micah a lot this offseason is because I just thought it was going to be another Cowboys.
I didn't think he had the stones to do it.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
I never in a million years did I think Micah Parsons was leaving the Dallas Cowboys.
Nope.
I thought right before the season, 45, 44, whatever it was going to take, and they was going to get the deal done, and he was going to be
something ignorant.
Yeah, something ignorant.
Yeah.
Hey. But then I got a ESPN notification.
Yeah.
A ESPN notification came across my phone and said, Micah Parsons has been traded to the Green Bay Packers.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy. Ish, take it away.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you how crazy this was. And we do actually have a lot of fans and twins from Texas. That's what we call our viewers and listeners. I just want to take a moment to say my heart does go out to you niggas rooting for Texas sports right now. But I got the same notification because I got Schefter notifications on.
Yeah.
That nigga was so rattled. He said Micah Packers traded to the Packers. He was so rattled, he couldn't even type that bitch. Like, I think the reason we kind of didn't, like, I don't want to say take it seriously, because I didn't take it seriously, is because, one, like you said, it's the Cowboys.
Yep.
They always do this. Jerry is running the cap out of his iPhone calculator, so he probably don't even know what he can pay niggas. And two, the NFL is not a I demand a trade league.
No, it is not.
It is. Them niggas look Myles Garrett in his eyes. Like, you going to be in Cleveland next year. No matter what it's going to take.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
I
like.
don't really care what you want.
Yeah, niggas like, I don't want to play here. Well, you will. You're going to. Like, Trey Henderson, I don't want to play here no more. You're going to. Like, it's going to happen. But.
Ask Le'Veon Bell. Where he at?
Help, yo. They was like, Le'Veon, you can either play for us or not play. He was like, I'll just not play. Cool. All right. Bet, nigga.
That's on you.
Yeah, good luck.
I bet he missed that $15 million he missed out this year. I bet he missed it right now.
Man, just $15 million you just didn't have because you was at home.
$15 million.
Listen, shout out Le'Veon Bell, man. He had the vision. He had a vision right there.
Come on now.
But the Micah thing, I just want to say, just off, like, bottom line, good for Micah, man. Good for Micah, man. Listen, so the backstory of this is Jerry and Micah were, like, I guess, negotiating individually.
Yes.
And they came to, like, a consensus. What I feel like happened was they got to a point where Micah was like, I like that. I'll bring it to my agent.
Yes.
We'll finish it up.
Yes.
Jerry was like, no, we like this. Like, we're not bringing no agent in.
Which is unheard of.
Which is nuts, by the way.
Yes.
But for Micah to go from the Cowboys, which is, respectfully, one of the worst ran organizations in sports, underpaid, because he hadn't got his new contract yet, to 47?
$47.
$47 million a year for the Packers. Listen, man, shout out your agent. Let's clap it up an agent, man. That's why you pay your agent,
That's
Kings.
why you pay your agent, gang.
And
it's front loaded too.
Front loaded.
He getting 133 million in 2 years.
Jesus.
In 3 years, excuse me.
That's listen.
Crazy.
And it's everybody got what they wanted. Jerry is front on the Sports Center.
Yep.
Micah got paid, got to another team, got some stability.
Got to a contender.
And somewhere where Micah don't gotta be the face.
Yep.
Especially because Micah's been so hot and cold, especially in the playoffs. Like, it's hard for your best player facing your team to be a defensive end.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna be Von Miller or someone like that. Going to the Packers, you get to just join the fold of all them niggas. Kind of, you got Jordan Love, you got the coach, and at the end of the day, it's the Packers. But it really, we be right about everything. We was like the Cowboys gonna collapse this season. We didn't think it would happen in the preseason.
In week 0.
Yeah, we thought they was gonna make it farther than this. I ain't gonna lie. But selfishly, the first thing I thought was wait, the Giants winning 2 more games. I looked at that shit let's go, Brian. Let's go. Come on, Dayball.
Okay.
Get me the 9 wins, Brian.
Like you said, I'm really happy for Micah. Mm-hmm. I want to focus on Jerry Jones and the arrogance.
Oh, yeah.
And Jerry Jones is worth $18 billion.
Damn.
In a world where currency is power, currency is ore.
Or for sure, it's hella or 18 billion.
And currency gives you the right, per se, to say, I don't have to care what you say. Yep. I will sit here and understandably so say, obviously what I'm about to say doesn't matter to Jerry Jones.
Facts.
But as a broadcaster, as someone that loves this sport, I do want to say this to the listeners, to the Twins, to the fans, because it is important to know when you're watching bad business.
Oh, yeah.
Some of you are casual fans, so some of you are wondering, why in the world is it a big deal Jerry Jones traded Micah Parsons? I wouldn't want to pay him $47 million a year anyway.
Right. That's what Lamar gets a year, by the way.
Listen, guys. Jerry Jones didn't have to do that.
Nope.
Jerry Jones could have and should have paid Micah Parsons the second this season ended.
Yeah.
And if he would have paid Micah Parsons in March, he would have paid somewhere between $36 million and $40 million for him, which is a bargain for the talent Micah Parsons.
Nice discount.
Let me explain something to you before we continue. Who is Micah Parsons, if you are not aware? Micah Parsons undoubtedly is the best 27 and under defensive talent in the NFL. It is not a question.
I was gonna say, I don't even know who would be second.
I'm not sure how old Pat Surtain is.
Okay.
If Pat Surtain is under 27, he is right there. If it's not, I would go Stingley and Kyle Hamilton 2 and 3.
Okay.
But it's not a question.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is the best young talent on the defensive side of the ball, and if you can make the argument he is the best defensive end in football, it's hard to knock Myles Garrett off that pedestal, though.
Right.
But that is the type of talent you are trading. And for those casual fans, defensive end and quarterback.
Yep.
I would add shutdown corner too. Those 3 positions, if you can lock them up and have them for 10 years, you have 2 of the most important positions solidified. Yep. You have your quarterback, you have your defensive end, and they have their star receiver. Yep. So if you would have signed him up, you would have had room to add free agents, which they didn't do this offseason because everybody thought they were about to pay Micah. And you would have had room, and you would have had 3 superstars at their positions. Two superstars, 1 adequate guy, 1 good quarterback, with the potential to be great some seasons. So it's frustrating to watch Jerry do this time and time again because, ladies and gentlemen, he did this with CeeDee Lamb and overpaid CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. He did this with Dak Prescott and overpaid Dak Prescott. Yep. And now he's doing it with Micah Parsons, and instead of overpaying Micah Parsons like you did the quarterback that is not as good as the defensive end and the receiver that is not as good as your defensive end, you did not overpay for him, and you traded him for 2 first-round picks that will be no higher than 18.
Well, that's the thing. The first-round pick could be a Micah Parsons type player.
No, it can't.
It was like, yeah, that's Micah Parsons, but this picks could be anything.
Do you understand how frustrating it is to listen to people say, yo, but they could draft an all-pro? They had an all-pro. There's no point in drafting them if you have them already. Why was that so complicated for people to grasp? Dog. Like, it was so fresh. Cam Newton, I love you, dog. I love you, and shout out to you for getting your contract with ESPN. Stephen A. hollered at us. I'm telling you, we like that. But congrats for Cam. I watched Cam sit up there and say, yo, you never know who these draft picks can become. And it's like, but you know who Micah Parsons is already, bro. Like, what are you saying?
Listen. I'm gonna have to send you the meme so we can put it in this part of the video. But it's the episode of Family Guy where he choose the mystery box over the vacation. He's like, yo, yeah, that's Micah Parsons, but these picks could be anything. It could be Micah Parsons. Yo, the idea. I guess in the NFL, people look at draft picks differently. You can just tell how they value them. But
Yeah.
2 draft picks and a defensive tackle for Micah Parsons.
That had a bad year last year, by the way.
An aging defensive tackle, pushing 30. You got less than Jamal Adams did. You got less than Tyreek did.
Khalil Mack.
Like, I'm trying to just think of trades that you got.
Khalil Mack. Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Got less than all of them.
Like, dog, I don't want to say a swing and a miss. It was more like you took 3 straight strikes down the middle, didn't swing at any of them. You didn't. I'm glad you brought that up about them in the free agency. So you wasted the entire offseason. We didn't draft anybody because you couldn't afford to get nobody to get any good draft picks. Couldn't sign any free agents because we're going to pay Micah. And then you don't pay Micah, and the defense is worse. You go into a season with, oh yeah, we need to fix all this before next season, and then you make it worse.
You made everything worse.
And I'm glad you counted the players down because Dak, CD, Zeke,
DeMarco Murray,
Terrell Owens. I'm trying to DeMarcus Lawrence. How many times, Trayvon Diggs, how many times do we have to do this with Jerry? And I don't think and this is the fucked up part. The GM, like the nigga who actually puts the players on the Cowboys, doing his best, man. Like, the Cowboys have drafted better than a lot of teams over the last decade. The Cowboys have legit drafted, 4 or 5 all-pros?
Yeah, Micah, Zeke, CD, Deron Bland was all-pro, Trayvon Diggs was all-pro. So
they're getting talent in the door, and, he's just butchering it. And I feel so bad for him because the thing is, listen, first I want to say, shout out to Jerry Jones and his health and the doctor that was able to make sure he was still able to make this move and the experimental treatment that he got as a billionaire to make sure he's still alive. But I'm at the point where I feel like he's just going to outlive us all. Doing shit. I feel like it keeps him going.
It keeps him going, gang.
For you to be that old, it's something getting you out of bed.
Bro, for him to be that old, that rich, and just gotta go to the office every day.
Bro, he do a weekly radio interview.
And I want to say, it's frustrating. Doug, hold on, stop. Sometimes I be so ready. I be so we be in pod mode and I don't dead air. So I be like, all right, I got to say this after he finished. So sometimes I don't fully grasp what it's just said until I start talking. He do a weekly radio interview. Hold on. We had to stop and let that breathe for a second. Yo. He's 88. Calling into Dallas 104.9
just to talk.
Just to chat for 30 minutes.
Just let niggas know.
He's a billionaire.
Bro, and
we can't get Drake to talk to Joe Budden.
Dog.
He's talking to Mad Max and the Dallas Cowboy Lover. On 104.9 every Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
And, bro, he's been Jerry Jones for a minimum of 45 years. You were Jerry Jones, the investor, whatever I ain't watched the documentary yet, just because, you're just, I really want to savor it. I might watch it tomorrow since I'm off.
It's an amazing watch.
I've seen so many hilarious quotes. I just really just want to breathe it all in for real.
Michael Irvin is amazing television.
But, bro, you've been Jerry Jones for 45 years.
Dog.
You've been Cowboys owner Jerry Jones for 45 years. He not tired of that at all. Like, he's so locked, bro. I'm telling you.
It's crazy.
He'll never stop, bro.
He'll never stop. And I just wanted to end what I was saying with Jerry, stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help. It's arrogant. It's ignorant.
Yeah.
It's bordering on the race line, but we a family show, so I won't get into that.
Yeah, listen, I don't
But
like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like the tone it sets, because, again, he paid Tony Romo pretty easily.
And
Not really any qualms with
I don't
old
like
Romo.
And aside, just another piece of that, I don't like the whole "I'm not talking to your agent" shit. No, what you mean? Like I'm paying this nigga $6 million this year. What you mean you're not talking to him, nigga? It wasn't an option for you, nigga.
It's against the NFLPA rules. And that kind of tells you about the cojones Jerry Jones walks around the NFL with to sit in an interview across from Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. And when I say across, I mean really close across. Yeah. They was knee to knee. Yeah, like, you remember how close Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson got when they was crying? They was that close the whole fucking interview. Yeah. It was crazy.
It was some tension in
there. I'm sorry, tangent. Anyways.
It was some tension in there, too. Like Jerry looked like he really get up and squabble. like he really get up and smack Steven.
Like say something I don't like. Say something I don't like, Steven. But you know, white people always call you a name you ain't asked to be called. Say something I don't like, Steve.
Yeah. Yo, Mr. A, say something.
Mr. A,
say something.
But Jerry's sitting there and he like, I'm not talking to his agent.
Yeah.
Huh? Again, I don't give a damn what his agent thinks. We had a deal. Jerry, I know you're 88 and some things in your brain don't really stick like they used to, but you can't do that, Jerry.
Okay? That might be the funniest shit. Like, I really ain't sitting down to really think about it. Like, a nigga's just, like, imagine Braun, like, I'm not, just tell the GM not to call me. Tell Jeannie to get on the phone, and I'm talking to Jeannie. I don't want to talk to the GM, nigga. They say, yeah, I know that's what you're supposed to do, but I don't care.
And I know it's against the rule, and I could get fined, and I'm not supposed to say this out loud, but I don't care, because what are y'all going to do without the Cowboys?
Bro, literally.
And
I love it. Jerry Jones' whole NFL life is like who going to check me for real? Like,
you feel me?
Like, who going to say something?
You feel me? And it's truly a joy to watch. It's hilarious. It makes for great television. And speaking of that Cowboys documentary, you do understand why Jerry Jones walks around with the chip on his shoulder he does. Jerry Jones is the reason for the NFL getting paid like it does on the TV networks. He is the one that went to Rupert Murdoch, and negotiated that deal and essentially was like, we're the attraction. Why are we paying you and getting a percentage?
Yeah.
Like, you should be paying us.
Right. That's fire.
Like,
that's hard.
It was like, why are we paying you to broadcast the shit that people are paying us to watch?
Yeah.
No, you're paying us to put this on your channel. And that's how they went from CBS. Yeah. And CBS they were paying CBS and then they were getting a percentage or something like that. And they went to Rupert Murdoch and the NFL was on Fox. And that's why the NFC and the Cowboys have been on Fox since then, was because he negotiated the deal for $1.3 billion that the NFL got that. And now we get to split this as revenue. And that is how the NFL now does business is CBS. You see Netflix pays $10 million to broadcast one game.
Right.
Because we're the attraction. You're going to pay us. And then the ad dollars that you make off of this will triple what you paid us over the next 10 years of this deal, et cetera, et cetera. Jesus. So Jerry Jones is the reason that happened. The way he took the risk with Herschel Walker, that was his idea. It panned out, and he went on to have a dynastic run. Yeah. Like, it's a lot of things in the 90s he did that's like, well.
Listen, that nigga did sign Deion.
And he didn't just sign Deion, he broke the bank for Deion. Yeah. People was like, his son, like, jacked him up after he did that, like had him against the wall, and he was like, you gonna hit your daddy, boy?
Oh, my God.
But his son was like, I just didn't know what to do because it was so crazy. I told him not to do this. Not to do this. 7 years, $39 million. It was unheard of at the time.
I remember because on the Deion documentary, I remember his first day. This is how crazy Jerry Jones is. After they signed Deion, first day of training camp, Jerry Jones walked in the meeting put $39 million on the board. Turn around, he said, y'all think he worth it? It was like, yeah, I mean,
it is Prime, boy. Prime came on the.
I think that is the funniest part about the Jerry Jones story. Like when it's all said, he probably won't even let you do it right now because he's gonna want to make the movie himself. But the movie,
He want to star in it.
Yeah,
he want to play himself. De-age me.
Like when they finally make that movie, bro, like that shit is gonna be so fun to watch.
It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be an amazing movie.
We won 3 straight championships, but like I just wasn't fucking with them coaches, nigga.
Look, he fired Jimmy Johnson after winning back-to-back Super Bowls. That nigga's crazy. He's thrown the fuck off.
You,
Everybody be walking around like Jerry Jones so cool. No, he's crazy.
He's thrown off, bro. I'm telling you.
He's thrown off.
When we say this a lot in the show, we be like, yo, billionaire's crazy, bro. Just look at Jerry Jones.
Look
bro.
at Jerry Jones.
That's the type of nigga you need to be. You want $1 billion, you need to start moving crazy like that. Stop being orthodox. Like, that nigga Jerry Jones is insane.
Bro, that nigga fired Jimmy Johnson after 2 Super Bowls in a row, bro. That is the funniest shit in the world, bro. He's crazy, bro. Crazy. And then won another one. Still won another one. That boy, hey, man.
And then fired that nigga, too.
And then
Yo, shout out Jerry
Shout
Jones,
out to
man.
Jerry
You know who I'm
Jones.
shouting out today, too? Mike McCarthy, man. Way to get out of there, Mike.
Yeah.
Way to get out of there, Mike.
We see why you look like that on the sideline.
I'm
We
telling
get it.
you, bro.
We get it. I know that was so much more stressful.
I couldn't.
than Green
I
Bay.
wouldn't have been able to call a timeout either. That nigga, Jerry, probably on the headset.
That's what y'all don't know. Jerry got a link to the headsets in his box. Y'all don't even know he be eavesdropping on the coaches. They be nervous as shit on them lines.
They be calling the play. He tapped the button. Nah, throw it. I'm telling you, Jerry playing that shit like it's Madden. Like,
Can you say that one more time, but slower? Okay.
oh man.
But that is how good the NFL was. We just spoke about the NFL for 30 minutes and haven't spoken about football.
Nah, it was literally just Jerry Jones.
Shout out to the NFL, man.
Yeah.
Let's jump into a conversation we were supposed to have last week, but Stunna, Ish, and I don't know how to stop going off on tangents, so we never got to it.
What did we started about some dumb shit too. It was so funny. Somebody texted me
Some
about it.
stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we always do this. What was it, man? We talk so fucking
Was it
much.
Baker Herbert, I think?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
Baker
fucking-
Herbert.
Baker Mayfield and Justin Herbert. Like,
Yeah.
who else? But Pat Mahomes. Y'all know who he is, man. He's been to 5 straight AFC championships. The worst season he has ever had ended in the AFC championship. He has only lost in the playoffs to Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the only person to beat him multiple times in the playoffs. He has won MVPs, Super Bowl MVPs. At worst, he is the 3rd best quarterback of all time already. If you love Peyton Manning, then put him at 4. But we're basically saying at 29 years old, before he touches 30, he is undoubtedly a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah. Iconic status at this point.
Iconic.
Yeah.
But there's this thing that exists in sports, and it's called DBN. That boy nice.
That boy nice, man.
That boy nice.
That boy dog, he cold. He cold.
And Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen fall right into that category of that boy just nice, man.
Nice, man.
And to the casual viewer,
Yeah.
when you're watching just on a week-to-week basis of the regular season, especially the past 2 years with Pat's numbers being down,
Yeah.
Lamar and Josh just look like maybe they are better.
That nigga's crazy, right? Yeah, bro.
Like maybe they're better, bro. Like
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson fumbles a snap, pushes the all-pro defense in 17 sacks off of him. Falls out of bounds, throws an alley-oop to Isaiah Likely, touchdown.
Literally.
Josh Allen in the snow. His receiver gets stuck on the screen. He runs around like they call it reverse, catches the bitch, and then Superman dives into the end zone in the snow. like niggas out here doing crazy shit.
Like, you could not do that on Madden. If you tried.
can't.
You really could not do that shit.
Patrick Mahomes, 3rd and 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
3rd and 7. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Game-winning drive. Gotcha.
Yep.
None too flashy, none too flamboyant.
1-9. They won like 17 straight one-score games.
Yes, just asinine shit.
Yeah.
So the question we wanted to pose The question we wanted to pose is, has Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson caught up, or dare I say, passed Patrick Mahomes?
Okay.
And that leads us into the first topic of conversation as we have NFL predictions, NFL's foreshadowing week. Who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL? And like I said, have Josh and Lamar overtaken them? Right. To start with yours, and you can read it off and then explain why not Lamar and Josh have caught up to Pat.
Facts. So yes, this is little transparency. This was definitely like one of my like brain ideas. Like, man, we kind of give Patrick Mahomes, we gave him the grace over the last year or so.
Yeah.
It was like your stats were like if you win 2 straight Super Bowls, your stats don't matter.
Yeah.
But listen, you started losing, and Lamar Jackson had 5,000 yards and 600 rushing yards and 4 turnovers, and Josh Allen just won his first MVP and is diving through middle linebacker's face on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
We gotta ask the question. And I really did sit down and really think about it, but let me give you the rankings. At 1, Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry. I will explain more in a second. 2, Lamar Jackson. Little gap. Not a little. You see the fingers? Not a lot. Little gap. Josh Allen. And then we get the Burrow, Stroud, Jaden, Baker, Hurts, Goff, Stafford. Everything under Josh Allen, I feel like, is water.
Yeah.
You could be higher, you could be lower, you could have Burrow 4, or you could be one of them niggas who care if you win the game or not. You could have Burrow 9.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of movement there, but for me, the top 3, I don't think Josh Allen is respectfully, because some niggas hate me. But the Josh Allen, I don't think he's right there with Lamar and Mahomes, just individually yet. And as much as I love Lamar as probably the most electric player of my life. Yeah. 15 just so different. Like 15
he's different.
Different, bro. Especially from, this is gonna date us, like how long we've been doing this show. Yeah. What he started as and what he is now is night and day.
Night and day.
It would be like
night and day.
And I hate comparing these niggas because I like, of course, he came in with a lot of hype, so he was super over. But it would be like if in 10 years Caleb Williams played like Joe Burrow. Like completely poised. Yes. Not really looking for the big play. Yes. Let's just win the game.
Yes.
That was not who Patrick Mahomes used to be.
No.
Patrick Mahomes' first year starting was 55 touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
Yes.
No help. So, I won't say no help. Like first year starting. I feel like Lamar wins this Super Bowl and floods the Eagles, we can talk about it.
Yes.
I don't know if it's anything Josh Allen could do to get up there.
So, the question is, do I think Josh and Lamar have caught up to Pat? Mm-hmm. The reason the answer to that question has to be no at this time is simply because what separates Pat Mahomes and Lamar and Josh is the most simple discrepancy in their games is 3rd down and 4th quarters.
Yeah.
The thing with Patrick Mahomes is you know the ball is going to be in his hands.
Yep.
You know he's more than likely going to Travis Kelce.
Yep. Andy drawed up some good shit.
You know it's going to be a great play.
Yep.
And you really just can't stop it. Mm-hmm. The thing is, with these quarterbacks, and let me give my top 10 first. Let me give my top 10 before I go. Okay. At 1, I have Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. At 2, I have Lamar Jackson. At 3, I have Josh Allen. At 4, I have Joe Burrow. At 5, Jaden Daniels. Mm-hmm. 6, Jalen Hurts. 7 Baker Mayfield, 8 C.J. Stroud, 9 Justin Herbert, and 10 Jared Goff.
Damn, I don't think I had Herbert in mind.
You did not. And that just kind of shows how much quarterback talent is in this league.
Nice.
Because I looked at your list and I noticed that, but it wasn't a name on there that was like how
crazy, right?
No. And one of my questions, foreshadow, one of my questions in a second will be, who did you want to put in your top 10 that you left out? So we'll get there in a second. Mm-hmm. But why I'm saying Patrick Mahomes is still in the, and I honestly on a tier by himself as of right now, is the funny thing about greatness and the greatest and the GOATs and the really greats, the difference between LeBron and Tim Duncan, the difference between Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson is so small.
Yeah. But you're splitting hairs.
But that small detail is the difference. Yeah. It is the difference. And what I am saying by saying that is that factor of we know in the clutch situations, Patrick Mahomes is going to get a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Yep. That is the difference between him and Josh Allen. Yep. Josh Allen last year got the ball with 3 minutes left, 3 timeouts on the 35-yard line to go get a touchdown and take the lead, at worst get a field goal and tie the game, and he got 17 yards, turnovers and downs, and didn't touch the ball again.
And then they changed the rule.
Because they called the quarterback sneak short.
Yeah.
So it just had to be they cheated.
Literally.
Instead of you just didn't get the job done.
No.
And I ask anybody that watches football at a high level, if you gave Patrick Mahomes the ball in that exact same situation at home, what do you think happens? We don't have to think because we've seen it time and time again.
They gave a nigga 13 seconds.
Lamar, 8 is my dog. Y'all know how I feel about 8. 2 turnovers in the first half. In the games Patrick Mahomes is supposed to win, when he sees Josh Allen, when he sees Lamar Jackson, when he sees Joe Burrow, when he sees, that's the cream of the crop. When he sees those quarterbacks, that doesn't happen to him. Now, I've said Lamar Jackson's second half was one of the best second half quarterback performances we saw in the entire playoffs.
Facts.
But you have to put together a complete game. And Patrick Mahomes does that time and time again. Like I said, in the biggest moments, football comes down to moments. And in the biggest moments, Patrick Mahomes still reigns king. And that is why no one can even utter their lips to say he's not the best quarterback in football. And a lot of people are trying to say Josh Allen is the best player in football, and I don't understand how you think Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson. I truly don't understand. I understand if you think they're on the same level and there's no difference. And it's it's Patrick Mahomes, Lamar, and Josh at 2A and 2B, and then Joe. If you think that, okay, fine. But how you think, without question, he's the second best quarterback, or without question, he's the best player in football, are the words that I've heard to describe him. And I don't understand what he does on the football field that makes you say he's so much better than Lamar Jackson. Right. And if your answer is playoff success, my rebuttal is, well, point me to the great quarterbacks Josh Allen has beaten in the playoffs.
You can't. Listen, meet divisional man. Meet wild card man.
Meet wild card man.
Listen,
Matt Jones, Tua.
No, not even just Tua. It was Tua.
Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson. That's and Aaron Rodgers, the Jets.
Old Aaron Rodgers. He's not beating great teams. He's not beating good teams in the playoffs. When he sees Patrick Mahomes, he loses. Yeah. He's 0-4 against Patrick Mahomes in the past 4 years. In the past 2 years, he's had the ball at the tie or take the lead in the fourth quarter, and it's come up short both times.
Didn't he lose to Burrow, too, one of them years? I feel like he lost to Burrow.
Yes, he has lost to Burrow, but he also beat Burrow. We'll give him that. And he beat Lamar, too. So that's why I'm comparing him to Pat Mahomes. Yeah. And I'm saying in the divisional round, he has not been great.
Oh, yeah, no.
He is not. The Lamar Jackson he has beat is night and day from the Lamar Jackson that he beat that one last year. And he got outplayed by a mile in that game.
Literally.
So it's not a question if they caught up to Pat. They have not. But Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen is the more fun conversation to me. And I truly don't understand how you think Josh is better than Lamar.
No, what you see a lot is people don't realize that they think every stat is infallible. So if I have this stat, it doesn't matter the context of it. It doesn't matter any of it.
Yes.
If I just say this stat in the argument, you'll believe me.
Yes.
So when you say Josh Allen is one of the best playoff quarterbacks ever, and then I ask you what year he started in the Super Bowl, you say, well, I'm going to tell you he's not one of those. You can't tell me he specializes in the playoffs and he can't get out of his own conference.
Exactly.
What you're telling me is he beats up on he beats up on wild card teams and has good stats versus them. And that's very fair.
Yes.
But my response to that is we get to watch those games. So while you're calling Josh Allen one of the best playoff quarterbacks ever, I watched him go into must-win playoff games versus actual one of the best quarterbacks ever and been outplayed every single time, including getting flooded. Like, people forget that first time he played against the Chiefs, it was straight belt.
Disgusting.
Like, that is, I feel like Patrick Mahomes is a hard ceiling for Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a mental block, you just can't get by me. You almost got by him that one time. I am, like, if you seriously ask me who were to be the quarterbacks I think could get through Mahomes, not around him, I would say right now it's just Lamar. Josh Allen, it just don't have it, bro. He just don't have that dog. Like, his physical talent lends people to think he's better than. Yeah, that's what it is. And it's kind of the Aaron Rodgers thing that, like, for transparency, I'm a Patriots fan, so I had to listen to niggas in 2013, 2014, 2015, 16 on, like, yeah, Rodgers is better than Brady, bro. He could throw on the run. Like, that's not how that works.
No.
Like, it's like Tyrod Taylor throws on the run. He's not better than Tom Brady.
Exactly.
Like, Josh Allen, can he do some things Lamar can do? Sure. Can he make throws that Mahomes can make? Sure. But that's not how that doesn't win Super Bowls.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. And this is one of the points I have for Sterling. Like, in NFL history, the most physically gifted players are not always the best players.
Exactly.
DK Metcalf has never been the best receiver in the league. He's a physical demon.
Yes.
Like, it's so much, and especially for quarterbacks, where Josh Allen loses games on bad decisions.
Yes.
And that's just unarguable. Yes. Last time we did the Josh Allen Lamar thing, a lot of people were like, well, Lamar throws picks, so I'm sure you were confused. I am not confused at the last pass of the season being intercepted. That's not confusing to me. Like, yeah, it's 30 seconds left. You threw a pick. That is different than it's a minute 30 and we just need a first down and you take a deep shot on 3rd and 8.
Yes.
Like, that is where I'm confused.
Yes.
Or when it's obvious, like, yo, we have this team beaten. Why are you throwing in a triple coverage?
Yes.
It's just things Josh Allen does that I think will always put a hard cap on his success because everything he's bad at, Mahomes excels in.
And I want to say the Mahomes-Josh Allen conversation is done. We're not having that conversation. Along with Lamar.
Yeah.
We love Lamar.
Yeah.
I think Lamar's winning the Super Bowl this year. That conversation cannot happen until he wins the Super Bowl. And we will admit that.
Yeah.
Why I brought up Josh Allen's playoff performances and lack of success versus great quarterbacks is because people use that as a reason why he's better than Lamar Jackson, and that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So that is why Ish went on that rank. I wanted to make that clear that, like,
1,000%.
we're not, like, reiterating he's not better than Patrick Mahomes. It's that, this reason y'all are saying he's better than Lamar doesn't make sense.
Listen,
and Ish is saying the decision-making is what separates Lamar and Josh.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to think, oh, my God. I can't remember where this is from. Oh! Moneyball. If you listen, everybody's seen Moneyball and knows it's an amazing movie. But it's a scene in Moneyball. It's like, yeah, he's a great hitter. And the nigga's like, so why doesn't he hit good? Yeah. Just like, if Josh Allen's a great playoff performer, why does he perform great in the playoffs?
As simple as that.
Like, if he's so great in the playoffs, that's the thing. Josh Allen is pushing 30. Let that sink in. He's pushing 30. Has not thrown a pass in a Super Bowl. Has not done any of that yet. And he's an all-time great playoff performer, according to what?
Thank you.
What is, like, the touchdown interception ratio in the wild card of the playoffs is only going to get you so far, especially because, like if Mahomes lost more games so he could get in the Josh Allen wild card spot instead of Josh Allen, so they could drop $65 million on Skylar Thompson, his numbers would look like that too.
If Lamar didn't get the 1 seed every year and instead had the 2 seed on playing the Patriots, I'm sure his playoff numbers would have been better. Like, you saw what he did when he played an inferior Steelers team and an inferior Texans team.
Yep.
You saw what happened. Like, he wins. He plays well. He wins games. when he plays inferior teams. He beats the teams he is supposed to beat. It is what he does in the moments against the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, Josh Allens, Joe Burrows, and Patrick Mahomes that matter. Yeah. They all are going to beat up on bad teams. We'll throw Joe Burrow in this situation because he has been to a Super Bowl. Yep. Joe Burrow is going to beat up on bad teams in the playoffs. They're excellent quarterbacks. They are above average quarterbacks. You can make an argument that we are watching 4 of the top 20 quarterbacks ever to play football.
Oh, easy.
With Pat, Lamar, Josh, and Joe. Yeah, you can make an argument for that. Yeah. So, yes, they're going to all beat up on bad teams. Yep. It's what you do when they face each other. And last year, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen played each other, and Lamar Jackson played better than Josh Allen.
Yep, twice.
It's simple as that. And twice in the same year, if we might add. Yeah. And I will foreshadow into some picks. I do think the Ravens do the same thing again and outplay them. But I want to say, this is why I think Lamar is better than Josh Allen, because I don't want to just shit on Josh Allen. Because let me give Josh Allen some praise. I think Josh Allen is one of the 5, 6 most talented quarterbacks ever to play football. Right. I think Josh Allen is unequivocally a top 3 quarterback in this league. I do not think Joe Burrow is in the conversation with the top 3 quarterbacks. I firmly believe that Joe Burrow is in a tier by himself. I don't think CJ, Jaden, Baker, Jalen are on his tier. I think he is a tier 1 with Pat, tier 2 with Josh and Lamar, and a tier 3 with Joe by himself, and then tier 4 is like 12 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Furthermore, I think Lamar is better than Josh because their arm talent is about even, but Lamar is a little bit more accurate than Josh over the past 2 years. Yep. And now I'm comparing their primes now. I don't care what they did in 2021 and 2022. I'm comparing 23, 24, and what I think of 25 because that is when both of their primes really started. That's the year Josh Allen led the league in touchdowns. He had a high turnover year, but they're a bad team. He's going to force some passes, bad fumbles, whatever. Right. But he had an amazing touchdown year, and that was the first year Lamar's decision-making was ridiculous. Yep. It was like that offense was so efficient. His touchdown numbers weren't extremely high because, like I said, the running back had 14 one-yard touchdowns or something like that. So, and then last year, you know what they both did. Now I'm comparing them in their primes. I think Lamar is a better runner of the football. Josh Allen is dangerous with that football in his hand, but Lamar gets you out of situations no quarterback in history can get you out of.
Literally.
The situations that Josh Allen gets out of with his legs, Lamar can get out of.
Yeah.
The situations Lamar gets out of with his leg, Josh Allen and no other quarterback in history other than maybe Vic can get out of. Yeah. That is what I am saying. Also, pass accuracy. Right now, Lamar is a more accurate passer than Josh Allen. That is just fact.
1,000%.
Right now, Lamar is a better decision maker than Josh Allen. That is just fact.
Yep.
And so those things combined, I just think Lamar is a smidge better than Lamar Jackson. They're both A-plus players. They're both amazing. But if I had to draft one right now, it would unequivocally be Lamar Jackson every time.
And I want to just piggyback off your running point because I feel like this is the last thing that the quiet part out loud that nobody want to say because ironically in this case, it's usually the other way around where the black quarterback is the one that runs this way. Mm-hmm. Where they're like, well, Cam can't play that way forever.
Yeah.
Listen, Josh Allen gets hit a lot more and a lot harder than Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson is so much better at protecting himself than Josh Allen. And you see the effect on their gameplay later in the season where Josh Allen does have injuries in the playoffs. He does have a cast on that hand. The thumb is broken. The coaches are he himself is literally saying, I can't keep running this way.
Yes.
Because it's first of all, it isn't sustainable, and 2, he is not elusive enough to run and keep it cool.
Yeah,
like even where Mahomes isn't as fast, when Mahomes runs, it's right to that sideline.
Yes,
I'm either going out of bounds or I'll keep going up the sideline. Yes. But I'm not gonna get massacred like Josh Allen is. Right. And Lamar, he's just moving too fast for you to get a really good hit on him.
Exactly.
He's just moving so fast. If you try to really hit him, you might just miss.
Yes.
And I think that is the thing where
Lamar's body control is out of this world.
Bro,
his body control is out of this world.
And it makes sense when you think about it.
His balance.
He's just moving so much faster than everybody. He's so calm about it.
Yes.
You've seen, there are legit plays where defensive line, there's a blown blocking assignment, defensive linemen get free, and it just doesn't matter.
It just doesn't
for
matter.
the 8 because his left to right slide up in the pocket is so much faster than everybody else's. It's okay. We'll just keep playing.
And lastly, for my last point on this is when you ask Hey, what does what do the Ravens need to do to win? What do they need to do to get over that hump?
Yeah.
The answer everybody has is they just gotta play better.
Yeah.
Like they're not doing anything
Mark
crazy.
Andrews, catch the ball.
It's not scheme.
Yeah.
It's not like 2023 it was scheme.
Yep.
2024 catch the ball.
Yeah.
Lamar get on the same page as your receiver and don't try to be a superhero in the snow. Like it's Mark Andrews, don't cut back inside.
Yeah.
In defense, please give us a turnover. Please give us a ball in starting field goal position, starting off. The Ravens have not started a drive. Lamar Jackson has not started a drive in opponent's territory in any playoff game he's ever played.
That's ridiculous.
Think about that. He's never started a drive in the opponent's territory.
That's
ever.
Crazy.
So,
hey, Harbaugh.
Like, exactly. So defense, show up, give us some momentum, give us some, besides a punt, give us a turnover on down to interception, et cetera, et cetera. With the Bills, it's, are they good enough? Can the way Josh Allen had to play last year, can he win a Super Bowl like that?
Right.
We're still asking those questions with Josh, and not because of Josh's talents, but because of the personnel that the Bills have. And if we give Josh the keys, the way we gave Lamar the keys, we have seen Josh not be able to control himself and know when to reel it back in and when to go superhero mode. Exactly. So we have to make him only be this game manager X style, and then we're gonna design one for you, and every now and then we'll let you.
You know what I think it is? This is why I think this conversation is so interesting. This is why this probably been the longest running internet debate since Kobe Braun, like where it's constantly like the niggas are like constantly arguing. Like,
yes.
You can look their names up at any time and argue with somebody.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is like, you just want that nigga, like, just be Clark Kent for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Lamar is just like, let's put the Superman cape on for like 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes, put the Superman cape on. But he knows it's times where he don't need to.
Yes.
And like, it's so funny how opposite they are, where you would think Lamar would be the one out of control. But it's the complete opposite, where Lamar is just always in control.
Yeah.
It's such a great watch. But I did want to transition just to lower in our top 10 quarterbacks list. Someone we both, because I know you well, we both were like, I guess he's 4th. Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Joe Burrow don't make the playoffs. He's not in my top 5 next year.
I will say this.
Yeah.
If he has another season like he did last year and that defense is giving him 33 points a game, I'll give grace. Okay. But if it's a top 20 defense and they missed the playoff due to a slow start, due to losing every game till he plays against Josh, Pat, Lamar, et cetera, if it's anything like that, then no, he would have to come out, because I don't care about the talent. Justin Herbert has amazing talent.
Facts.
Dak Prescott has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
At some point, that talent has to lead to wins. And my thing with the quarterback wins stats, and the quarterback wins don't tell the full story, and you can't blame the quarterback for everything, is yes, you can.
Thank you.
Every great quarterback has won.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence, dog.
I'm telling you.
Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana. Yeah. These guys, Cam Newton, Matt Ryan.
I'll throw Eli in there.
Eli Manning. We'll throw middle of the pack guys. We'll throw guys that won Super Bowls, guys that didn't win Super Bowls. Stafford. I'm not telling you have to win a Super Bowl. No. I'm not telling you got to win 15 games. Yeah. All I am saying is make the playoffs.
It just don't happen, bro.
The greats make the playoff. Yep. Cam Newton drug horrible teams to the playoff. Yep. Dan Marino drove teams that were below average, horrible defenses, to the playoffs. Josh Allen has taken horrible defense. Patrick Mahomes has taken bad receivers, bad defenses. They have all overcome adversity to win 10 games, 11 games, and get their team in the playoffs. Yep. That's all we're asking him to do. No one is saying win the playoff game. No one is saying you can't lose the wild card.
Get there,
just
bro.
Win 10 games, bro.
And you know how those quarterbacks did it? You don't lose to the Patriots.
Yes.
Won, bro. Yes. Like these slow starts.
Do they lose to the Browns week 1? Sorry.
Yeah.
Cut you off. Like,
yeah, the Browns, like, they are, like, the unforced, unexplainable errors that the Bengals have is so frustrating early in the year.
Yeah.
Because it puts you, like, the thing is, bro, the Bengals act like they in the AFC South.
Yeah.
Like, the Bengals act like they in the division with some bums.
Exactly.
Like, of course, this is funny. This is a callback from one of our videos a couple weeks ago. But, like unless Shador, like, knock on wood, like, if Shador start week 5 and he just as good as we think he could be, you could wake up last place in the division.
Yeah.
Like, that is how good the AFC North is, where the top 2 spots, not sure is guaranteed, and the third spot, maybe. Because Joe Burrow, Trey Henderson, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, 4 great players. Rest of that roster, thumbs down. Like, that is what's so frustrating. They play like they have a big margin for error. Y'all don't.
Yeah. Simple as that. So I agree with you. If he don't make the playoffs this year, he has to come out the top 5. We got to have some real evaluations, especially if Jalen Hurts is in another NFC Championship. Yeah. Jaden Daniels returns to form. Baker Mayfield gets the NFC Championship.
Them young boys nipping on his heels.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud. Sorry, C.J.
Yeah.
Also, back to the question I posed while I was in the middle of a tangent. Who did you leave off at 11, 12, 13 that you really wanted to sneak in here, or was like, I can't put him in here because, etc.?
Listen, fan favorite, friend of the show. Caleb really wanted that 10th spot. Caleb really wanted that. I just can't justify Caleb being that 10th spot.
Yeah.
As much as I think he is going to be a top 10 QB.
Yeah.
The way Stafford, Goff, Hurts, I think all the people I have 6 through 10, especially what's killing me is they're all in the NFC too.
Yes.
They're all winning games in his conference, in his division.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was Caleb, and then I thought about Herbert, but I don't do losers. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if y'all look at my top 10, I got Stroud 5 back-to-back years winning the playoff game.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels already top 6. Baker been to won multiple playoff games.
Yes.
The only winner on my list that is super low is Hurts, and that's because you just got to pay that tax.
Exactly. So, two guys. One, Jordan Love. I was really thinking about Jalen. I was like, do I want to put him at 10 instead of Goff? But
I like that.
Everybody says if you ask Jordan Love to do what Jared Goff does, the Lions will be in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure.
I don't believe that.
I don't know if that is true.
I don't believe
Jared Goff's ability to repeat the same thing over and over again is really important as a quarterback.
Jared Goff been to a bowl too.
Jared Goff coming out of that bootleg and looking the same way week 1 and week 17 and week 12 is important.
Literally.
It's really important how Jared Goff runs that offense as a Marine.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you just replace Jordan Love with Jared Goff, you get the same result. Because Jordan Love is known to get out of his mechanics real bad, not step into throws, throw off his back foot. He lets the ball release high. He does all of these things to overthrow receivers, throw balls in the dirt that I don't see Jared Goff do. Ever. So
Jared Goff is technically almost as perfect as you can be. And because Jared Goff knows he's a pocket quarterback, he makes sure everything is perfect.
Exactly. Yes, I completely agree. And my second quarterback I was thinking about was, and this is funny because I knew I wasn't going to put him in here, but it's more of a Caleb situation. Like, you can't put him in there. Yeah. But I think he's going to be creeping in this 9-10 conversation, and that's Michael Penix.
Oh, yeah.
I am expecting big things for Michael Penix this year. Our playoff predictions are coming in just a moment. You're going to see that. I expect really big things. I expect to leave this year saying Bijan is a top 10 running back. Yeah. I mean, top 5, top 3 running back. Drake London is a top 7, 8 receiver. And Michael Penix is a top 10 quarterback. And we need to start looking at the Falcons as a team of the future because they are so young.
Right.
The reason I think Michael Penix is going to be what I expect and going to be a great quarterback, yes, great. He just got it. I saw something in college where the confidence that Stunner don't believe exists for some reason, that confidence, that it factor, he just has it. And I'm not saying week 1, 2, and 3 are going to be perfect, but 4, 5, 6, you're going to start to see why the Falcons got the primetime games this season. Why the Falcons are projected by a lot of people to be that 6-7 spot. Why some people have them winning the division over the Bucs, who have won that division pretty easily the past 2 years.
Yep.
You're going to see why.
Right.
So those are my surprise picks.
Listen, shout out Asian Precinct. When I saw Michael Penix throw that ball,
When I seen him throw that ball,
I said, "Oh, sorry, Kirk, but he gotta play. He got. Listen, Penix got to get on the field, baby.
You feel
like,
me?
I could not. It was definitely. I definitely had the Penix thought too, because I think just throwing the ball. I can't see Michael Penix failing.
Me either.
And I know that sounds crazy, but he plays within himself.
Yeah.
He's got a great arm. He's got a great decision. He's a great decision maker, and he's super accurate.
And continuity. Keeps the same offensive coordinator. Zach Robinson is going to play in a system he likes. What I like quarterbacks to come into is a Drake London type receiver. Big. Someone you can throw jump balls to. Someone, if you throw a bad pass to, he can bail you out, even if it's not with a catch. Exactly. I like him having somebody like that. And there is still time for Ish to stop calling Kyle Pitts the worst draft pick ever and have real credence to that. It's still time. Can he be the resurgence Kyle Pitts needed?
That's what I'm
Can
saying,
he
bro.
instill the confidence? Sometimes it takes we reference this season a lot. 2015, there's a reason Cam Newton was able to get those receivers to a Super Bowl. It wasn't because Cam Newton was in training camp like, y'all niggas is trash. I can't believe I'm doing this every week. Catch the fucking ball. It's because every time Ted Ginn dropped the ball, he says, I'm coming back to you.
Yeah.
Every time he gave the ball to Philly Brown and he caught and got his ass knocked off because he's 5'10", he came up to him and gave him a hug, pat him on the ass. I need you.
Literally.
I need you.
Facts.
Like it's a confidence certain quarterbacks instill in players that make them go above and beyond who they are. So I'm wondering, does Michael Penix come and instill that motor we're looking for in Kyle
And
Pitts?
listen, I'm calling it the worst draft pick while I can, because I do feel like Michael Penix is going to change life for Kyle Pitts, just because he's not going. Kyle Pitts was drafted as someone who's supposed to make life easier for your quarterback.
Yes.
Penix is going to make life easier for Pitts.
Exactly.
A big body, big target, someone who's going to have mismatches in the middle of the field where it's like, did you run a perfect 8-stop out route? No. But you're big, strong. I know you. I trust you. I know where to throw the ball, where even if you didn't come out this route like Travis Kelce or Gronk, you can still catch it and get some yards. And you did see when they were playing last year that Penix is looking for Pitts constantly.
Yes.
And I think on a team that has Bijan, who's going to be in the flat, Drake London, who's going to be able to make contested catches, play over the middle, win high catches, and Pitts, who can kind of do that on the same thing versus the worst coverage on the weak side, there's going to be a lot of options for the Falcons. So
completely,
I like that.
All right. Now it's time to get into the playoffs.
Yes,
like I said, this is prediction week, so we're going through everything. It's none but sports, and we might touch on Joey Badass at the end. But it's football time, baby. Ladies, if you still with us, we love you, baby. We love you, shout out to the women.
Listen, ladies, if your nigga is wondering why you know football, tell them to subscribe to the Patreon.
You feel me?
We get him right too.
You feel me?
We get him right too.
All right. This is my favorite episode to do every year. This episode and the episode before the playoffs are my favorite football episodes because I'm horrible at predicting because I be scared. Like, I act like if I don't get this shit right, something's going to happen to me. And you're going to see that between my playoff picks and Ish's playoff picks. Ish going to this shit like, I don't give a fuck. Ish don't give a fuck.
I legit go into, listen, especially with the NFL, I don't do this with the NBA. I go into the NFL like, something on here can't make sense. Something got to be crazy wrong.
Yes, exactly. I physically can't do it. My head start hurting, Ish. It'd be like, oh my God, but what if it don't happen? Like, nigga, obviously it might not happen.
Especially in the NFL, because I was like last week we were having a Giants conversation, like everything y'all was saying was so true. And I'm just like, the NFL don't make sense though. Like, it just don't make sense. Like,
we was like, Russell Wilson has not been good. You was like,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I say that to say our playoff picks are next. We have the AFC, NFC bracket. We growing, baby.
Yes,
the budget's
sir.
getting bigger. We got more views. We got Patreon. So we got graphics for y'all now.
Facts.
And as you see coming up on the screen now, at the number 1 seed, I did go with the Ravens. I'm going to go through my picks, and then I'm going to explain. We'll discuss my bracket, then get to issues.
Okay.
At number 1, I did have the Ravens. Number 2, I had the Kansas City Chiefs. In the 3rd spot, I had the Buffalo Bills. And in the 4th spot, I have the Houston Texans. My 3 wild card teams are going to be as follows. In the 7th spot, the Chargers. In the 6th spot, the Jaguars. And in the 5th spot, I do have the Cincinnati Bengals making the playoffs. In the 2nd round, I have the Texans. In the 1st round, I have the Bills beating the Jags, obviously. The Chiefs, obviously, beating the Chargers, obviously. Not even a question. Wouldn't even think twice about it. And in a close game that I think will be a great playoff game if we do get this, the Texans over the Bengals.
Yeah.
In the divisional round, okay, let's go to the NFC side. On the NFC side, 1, I have the Eagles. 2, I have the Packers. 3, I do have the 49ers winning the West. I will get to why in a second. And my surprise,
Yes, sir.
the Falcons win the NFC South.
I like it.
My playoff teams that are the wild card teams, I do have the Rams sneaking in as a 7th seed. I have the Bucks obviously making the playoffs, and Detroit obviously will make the playoffs as well.
Nice.
All right, divisional round. Ravens versus Texans, Chiefs versus Bills, Lions versus Eagles, Packers versus Bucks.
Yep.
I think the 49ers, actually, let me just finish, sorry. NFC Championship, I have a rematch of 2 years ago, Ravens, Chiefs. NFC, Micah does pay off. I have the Packers and of course, the Eagles, again, with that dominant roster. Yep. And I have a matchup of the best 2 teams in football this year in the Super Bowl, which is the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Lamar finally gets over the hump in the Classic. Everything we've been predicting about Lamar, the run that he's going to have in the playoff, the 4 or 5 touchdown game he's going to have in the playoff, the dominant performance from the defense will come this year against Kansas City in the AFC Championship, and we will get another Classic Super Bowl, and I have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl in a high-scoring game, 35-38. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson gets his Super Bowl MVP and ushers himself as the top 7 quarterback of all time.
Yeah, I like that, especially because if Lamar beats the Eagles after Mahomes floods got flooded by them, I'm gonna push some nasty narratives.
Beats Mahomes and kills the team. Yeah.
That's
all right.
a good one.
What questions do you have?
My first question, definitely on the NFC, Detroit.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I've warmed up on Detroit. I warmed up on Detroit. I ain't gonna lie.
That roster is ridiculous.
Oh, they got demons everywhere. That roster
is I get the coordinator issue, bro.
Yeah.
That roster is crazy.
Demons everywhere, and that, bro, like Jamison. If Jamo take another step,
yes.
If Gibbs take another step,
yes.
Like I feel like, especially with David Montgomery's age, this will be the first year we might get a 3-down back Gibbs.
Yep.
There is no Ben Johnson who's going to force them to split carries. Like,
yep.
You might get, like, it's crazy. I wish Stunner was here for this because I wanted to bring this up last week because of our Beyond Gibbs. He led the league in touchdowns splitting carries.
Yeah, bro.
He had 20 touchdowns,
and
he was splitting the work on his team.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I feel like the Lions' ceiling is so high. Let me ask, do you think Micah puts them above the Detroit Lions in the regular season?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. The reason I have the Packers winning the division is not because I think the Packers are a better regular season team than the Lions. I guess I do in a way, but it's because of the Lions' schedule.
Right.
The Lions have an extremely tough schedule this year, and I think it will simply be that. Nothing schematic-wise, nothing they do different. It is simply their schedule is so tough. That is where the lack of your continuity with your coordinators is going to come into play. I don't think they're going to have a problem with bad teams. They're not going to be losing to the Browns or the Titans or anything of that nature. It is going to be in the big games, in the primetime games when you play the Eagles and you play the Ravens and you play the Chiefs and you play the Bills, et cetera, et cetera. When you play these games, when you play these top-tier NFL teams, your lack of continuity with your coordinators is going to come into fruition. So I think they'll probably split with the Packers. It won't surprise me if they go 2-0 against the Packers again. It's not that I think the Lions are just – I actually think the Lions have a better roster. I kind of like Dan Campbell more than I like Matt LaFleur. As a head coach, Matt LaFleur obviously is one of the best play callers in football, but as a head coach, kind of like Dan Campbell more, et cetera, et cetera. But that schedule is ridiculous, so that is why I do have the Packers winning the division.
And I would have one more. The 49ers.
I knew you was going to bring this up. So I purposely got their schedule. Their week 1, we already in 2024. In week 1, they play the Saints. Week 2, Cardinals. Week 3, Jags. Week 4, Rams. Bucks. Falcons. Texans. Giants. Rams. Now listen to this stretch. Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans, Colts. That's a 5-game stretch.
5 straight W's, no matter what.
Then they go Bears and Seahawks to close out the year. So that is the thing. I think the biggest division drop-off this year will be the NFC West. Matt Stafford will be in and out of the lineup.
Right.
And caveat here, guys. If Matt Stafford plays 17 games, the Rams win this division.
Okay.
I want to say that. This is an opinion of I do not think Matt Stafford can get through this.
Which makes sense. He can't walk right now.
So the 49ers schedule is so easy. I have them winning that division. Okay. The Rams roster is so good. I have them getting into the playoffs over Seattle. Okay. I don't think Kyler Murray is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL, and if you're not a top 15 quarterback in the NFL, you can't make the playoffs anymore. That's why they're not even in the conversation for me. Okay. Sam Darnold is who you like. Yep. And I know you like Mike McDonald more than you like Sam Darnold, and that's a lot of reason why foreshadowing Ish has the Seahawks in the playoffs and I don't. But this is nothing, bro. One moment last year, one game last year. Winner gets in as the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Yeah. And I watched what you did.
Oh, yeah, Sam Darnold got rattled.
Sam Darnold got rattled. He was seeing ghosts. In the playoff games, the announcer was like, "Oh, come on, man, get rid of it!" Like
he's holding the ball.
The announcer was screaming and not the Greg Olsen, Tom Brady, the PA announcer, the Al Michaels, like the Mike Tirico was screaming like, "Joe, please stop it!"
It's the Vikings. It's the Vikings PA guy.
Yes, bro. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So I bring that up to say that game is now his entire season.
Facts.
You asked him you paid him like a really good quarterback and are asking him you paid him like a really good quarterback, replaced him with a quarterback that was really good, and I think is better in Geno Smith. You replaced Geno Smith with Sam Darnold. You just missed the playoffs last year, so you're asking him to come in and make the playoffs with pressure on his shoulders, and I have not seen Sam Darnold perform with pressure.
I like that.
So between the 49ers schedule, Matt Stafford's back, Kyler Murray being 5'2", and me not trusting Sam Darnold in pressure, that is why I have the 49ers winning that division.
I like that.
All right, so obviously we'll get into some questions I have about yours on some teams I want to talk about that we both have making the playoffs. So let's go to issues.
Let's go. I'm just going to let y'all take that in for a second. I'm just going to let y'all look at them logos for a minute.
Just breathe, twins. Just breathe.
Just put a little... You know, are we good?
I know Stunner just said some crazy words that he
Where do
could
you
never
want to
say.
Should we start NFC? I feel like
Start NFC. You got to start NFC.
Let's start NFC. I got the Eagles. I still feel like
Actually, before clap it up for Ish, bro. Like, this is why you do predictions. Fuck me, bro. My normal ass predictions. This is what it's about, dog.
like this is what the NFL season look like. This is
feel me?
what an NFL season looks like.
This is why they're competing with Apple.
Yeah.
Because this shit could happen. Everybody be like, what the fuck? Like, this could happen.
It's always gonna make sense when I listen. Okay, let me start NFC. Eagles, number one, they recruit better, play better. Jalen Hurts cooler than you. Devontae Smith love God. AJ Brown, you not gonna cover him. Nobody's tackling Saquon. It just loaded roster top to bottom. 2 seed, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3 seed, Seattle Seahawks. 4th, the Minnesota Vikings. Then 5, 6, 7, we're going Lions, Commanders, and the New York Football Giants.
Yes.
Now, to the AFC side, we have the Ravens. Listen, we talked so much about 8 this episode. Salute 8. But I think this could be the best defense in the league by December.
Me too.
I think this defense could be scary, historic, great if everything clicks. Now, 2 through 7 in the AFC, we got the Chiefs, 2nd seed, which is like a mark on Patrick Mahomes' career. The Texans, 3. The 4th seed and winning their division, the Patriots. 5th, the Buffalo Bills. 6th, the Cincinnati Bengals. And 7th, the Jags, just sneaking in. Shout out Travis Hunter. From there, we got, of course, the Eagles. I have the New York Giants upsetting Tampa Bay, the Week 1 wild card. They will move on to play Philadelphia. I think Seattle beats Washington, and the Vikings beating division rival Detroit Lions to advance to the divisional round. AFC side, the Chiefs, nothing to say. Sorry, Jags. Bills, Patriots, we're just not there yet. Coming for you, though, Josh. Josh Allen's going to win that one. Texans, Bengals. I actually do have this. We had the same matchup there. I think the Texans D-line might retire Joe Burrow if they play this game.
No cap, dog. That shit is going to get bad.
I think the Ravens, Bills, I think Lamar puts another stamp on that, steps over Josh Allen, light work. Chiefs, Texans, divisional round. And it's going to be C.J. Stroud and the Texans.
First year he doesn't make the AFC Championship.
First year. Now, on the NFC side, we got the Giants, we got the Eagles. Cinderella run is over in New York. You just ran into Philadelphia. Season's done. Next, Seahawks, Vikings, revenge game for
Sam Darnold. I love it.
And like Daniel says, he's going to fold. And then in the NFC Championship game, I have the Eagles, Vikings, and in a stunner, the Vikings will beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship game, and the Ravens will beat the Texans, and the Ravens will beat the Texans, and the Ravens flood Minnesota.
All right. So I have so many questions.
Yes.
And I'm excited to do this.
Yes.
First off, I want to say one thing as a caveat.
Right.
We're back on the screen now.
Okay.
I'm zooming in on my face. I forgot to say something. This isn't one of the I forgot teams. Oh, my goodness. I meant to say this. I had it written down to say, and I forgot. The Commanders and Rams are who I'm debating as a playoff team.
Okay.
I think I'm going to, by the end of this episode and by the time this episode comes out, I think I'm going to end up leading the Commanders over the Rams.
Yeah.
Just as I was doing this, it was so hard for me to leave McVay and Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua out the playoffs. But I love Jaden Daniels. Yeah. I think Debo Samuel, Terry McLaurin is going to be a match made in heaven for him. And I think they're going to be right on the cusp. It's going to be a lot of sad fans this year that missed the playoffs based on week 17 or week 18.
Facts. Somebody twist the ankle.
Exactly. So before I get into Ish's question, I just wanted to, if you see the Commanders on mine instead of the Rams, just know I was thinking about doing that anyway.
Yeah. Flirting with it.
So first question.
Yes.
Why are you so high? Again, because we did this last episode.
Yeah.
Actually, let's start on the AFC for yours. Let's start on the AFC because we were both here. The Jags. Yeah. What is it about the Jags that you like this year?
Yes, I think the division's going to be sweet because the Colts going to suck. Mm-hmm. I also don't think Trevor is as bad as the start of his career has looked.
Yeah.
I think, especially now with how good offenses are and how good defenses are, the gap between having a really good offensive system and not is huge.
Huge.
There is no overcoming bad structure in plays anymore.
Exactly.
It just doesn't happen.
No.
Teams are too good. But bringing Liam Cohen into the Jags, adding Travis Hunter to the offense, which already had good talent with ETN, with BTJ, I feel like their offense is going to take a leap, and that defense is just going to be good enough in their division to stay afloat and be a wild card team.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So I want to piggyback off of that. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm so high on the Jags is because I think they have 5 free wins.
Yeah.
2 against the Colts, 2 against the Titans, and I think they will split with the Texans.
Yep.
So I'll say 4 free wins and 1 they should get.
And one you got to earn. But
exactly.
It's the division, right?
So that's 5 wins right there just within the division.
Yep.
So you only have to win 7 maybe games. Maybe. That's like if the AFC is historic this year. And it should be 5 games.
And you're playing a 4th place schedule.
Exactly. So let me pull up their schedule real quick because that's important for this conversation.
Right.
But
for the people who don't understand, like, just to give you a quick football, aficionado response, your schedule for your team is based on how you finished the last season.
Yes.
So if you're first in your division, when you play the other divisions, let's say you play the NFC South this year, you're going to play the first team in the AFC South.
Exactly.
And that's why teams that were bad last year have better chances because you're playing worse competition, supposedly.
So I'm just going to read the out-of-conference games. All right, out-of-division games, excuse me. Bengals.
Yep.
49ers.
Yep.
Chiefs. Seahawks. Rams. Raiders. Cardinals. Jets.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they close the season with Colts and Jags.
Okay.
I'm closing Colts and Titans. Yeah. There's no reason they can't win 5 of those games.
Literally.
Let me read off the 5 I think they will win. The Broncos, who I'm not high on at all.
Nope.
The Jets.
Yep.
The Cardinals.
For sure.
Oh, I missed the Chargers. I think they'll beat the Chargers.
Yep.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
That's 5 right there. Let's say they need to get to 11. They just need to beat one of Seattle, 49ers, Chiefs, Bengals, or the Panthers. I forgot the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like there's no reason.
Right.
There's no reason they should not get
you
10
sneak
wins.
Cincinnati, you a 12-win team.
Exactly. And so that's the perfect example. So that leads me into what Ish just started his soliloquy with Trevor. I have seen enough from Trevor to believe he can be okay. Right. I have seen enough from Trevor to believe that he just needs continuity and a great coordinator to get him over that hump. I have been watching, really, because I love Travis. Y'all know how I felt about Colorado. Travis, I'm going to watch every Jaguars game this year, so we will know about Trevor for real, because I'm going to be watching. But his mechanics have gotten better. Trevor has the confidence. Trevor's been playing in big games since he was 17 years old, and since his whole life, he was the starting quarterback as a freshman at a 5A high school in Georgia. Yeah, he's different. He's really different. So I'm not worried about the moment being too big for him. I simply think he just hasn't had great coaching. Yeah. And he hasn't had continuity in his coaching. Right. Coaches getting fired, new playbooks, new systems. 2 years ago, he didn't have any talent on his team. Right. Last year, you saw a spark of it. You saw sparks. He wasn't consistent. This year, with Liam Cohen, I expect him to be consistent. Right. Let's jump to another team I have a lot of questions about. But this team I'm happy about because if this team ends up where you say they will, it will prove that I think what I think about Justin Jefferson, and that's he's a top 10 receiver already in the NFL. Oh, yeah. So if this happens, I believe that we'll stamp that. But explain why you're so high on the Vikings.
The Vikings, and I'm a double up this answer because I know the first thing niggas are like, Vikings and the Seahawks. Why would they both get better from last year? Yeah, I think they both understand the way they played last year will not win them as many games as the way they will play this year. I think Sam Darnold, let's start with Sam Darnold. I don't think Sam Darnold can lead a championship offense. But I think with an amazing defense and a Kenneth Walker run game and timely completions, you can have success with Sam Darnold. I think if you ask him to be Jared Goff, he'll have a lot more success than asking to be Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Now, the Vikings, the Vikings loaded.
They are.
The Vikings are one of the few teams in the league. They can put their weapons against anybody. And I think J.J. McCarthy is going to play within himself better than a lot of rookies.
Right.
And I think with the coaching they've had for a year and a half now with McConnell is he is going to keep the training wheels on, and these will be all defensive teams.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like especially this year, because it ebbs and flows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Offenses catch up, then defenses catch up, and then offenses catch up again. I think this year defenses are going to take another step where a lot of teams, I think what we're seeing is either care about defense or they don't.
Yeah.
And that's putting like a lot of elite defenders in one place. I think the Vikings will have a top 5 defense, and I think the Seahawks might have a top 5 defense too. I think that will be the strength of their team and this is a nasty example, but the 05 Panthers. We got a triple crown winner on offense, good enough defense, quarterback who can get the ball to our triple crown receiver, and we're just going to do our best, have a good scheme.
Right.
And I think you are right that this is Justin Jefferson top 5 all times.
Yeah. And a lot of belief in Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah.
Because it was hard for me. So we should have both asked this. I want to say the playoff teams that were on the bubble for me. Yeah. The Vikings, obviously I just had to rant about the Commanders. Right. The Commanders, the Vikings. Yeah. The Bears.
Yeah.
And I'm missing one more team in the AFC. I did not have the Patriots. The Patriots were right on that bubble for me. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, because of the defense, the Steelers are right on that bubble for me. Yeah. So those are the teams that I was thinking about putting in the playoffs and just missed. The reason I did not put the Vikings in the playoffs is, one, I do not think they beat the Lions one time. And I don't think they beat the Packers one time. Okay. And if you have 0-4 in your division from 2 teams, it's going to be hard for you to make the playoffs. Okay. That is one reason. And secondly, I love Kevin Stefanski, and I said O'Connell. Oh, so sorry. Kevin O'Connell. Yeah. I love Kevin O'Connell, and like I said last week, because he picked J.J. McCarthy over Sam Darnold, I'm going to trust him. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and argue that. I'm not going to have a debate about it, because Kevin Stefanski knows more about football than I have forgotten. So he forgot backwards. He forgot more football than I ever knew. So I'm not going to ask myself if he made the right decision. I'm going to assume he did. But because J.J. McCarthy is a first-year starter, hasn't seen the moment, hasn't lived in the moment for real, and been a part of it, and just has not been asked to throw the ball at the level he will be asked to throw the ball this year, I do not think – I think they just miss it as a 9-10 win team.
I can see that.
And my last question, because the Commanders make sense, the Lions make sense, the Eagles make sense. How the Bucks make sense. Yeah. How do you have the Giants in the playoffs?
Yes. I have the Giants. So on the bubble, I had Rams, Bears. Mm-hmm. I think the Bears division is just
tough. It's tough.
Too hard, bro.
It's tough, bro.
I think they could be. I think the Bears could win 13 games in the AFC South. But the NFC North is just
NFC North ain't no hoe, bro.
I don't have the Packers in the playoffs. This is obviously
that was my last question.
This is obviously pre-Micah trade, but they are like every team in that division should feel like they should win that division.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna beat up all on each other, AFC North style. But the NFC East, I don't believe in the Cowboys off jump, so I feel like it's like a 3-team hierarchy, and I feel like the Giants are built to win games they shouldn't. I know that sounds crazy, but I think the Giants are built to win games they shouldn't, just because you can rush the passer, you have an elite wideout out wide, and you have either a veteran quarterback who will just keep it on cruise control.
Autopilot,
cruise control. Or if Jackson Dart is actually good, we don't know how good this team's going to be. Simple as that. Like Jackson Dart, great training camp. A lot of people like him. Brian Dable likes him. If Jackson Dart is okay, they're a playoff team.
Why I disagree with the Giants is because I think you're asking Russell Wilson to do something he hasn't done in 5 years. Yeah. And your point about Jackson Dart, if Jackson Dart was, I can lead the Giants to the playoff good, he would be playing right now.
That's the thing. So, and let me say, for them to be to do this, I have Jackson Dart under center by the end of the year.
Okay.
I don't think the bottom will come out and they're gonna yank Russ off the field. I think it'll couple games. I feel like they don't want to start a rookie all 18 games, but he has to play.
Okay.
He has to play, especially because, like you said, first of all, where he was drafted. You were drafted high enough where you should be the guy that you were talking about. You should be starting now.
Yeah.
But I understand Brian Dable. They want to do it, a little old school way. But I really believe in Malik Neighbors.
Me too. And I like Darius Slayton a lot as a number 2.
Bro, I'm telling you, they
and Tyron Lacey is gonna be nice. I hope I said that name right.
Tyron Tracy.
Sorry. Yeah. That's Lacey, Eddie Lacey. Tyron Tracy though. I like the Giants roster. Yeah. That's the thing. Why I'm not the Vikings every pick on here is makes sense. Yeah. The Giants one is the only one where I'm yo, what the hell? And the only reason I'm saying that is because of the quarterback play. Yeah. I believe in Brian Daboll. Yep. I believe that front four will be the at worst second best pass rush in football after Houston. I just don't know about their secondary and about their quarterback. And those two things are so important. I'm not sure the defensive line is going to be in the position to be able to fire off the ball and go get the quarterback because they won't have the leads to be able to do that. So that is the reason I'm so iffy about the New York Giants, because I do think they're going to be an 8 to 9 win team. I do think they're going to win games. I don't think this is, you got a 4-win team in the playoffs. I don't think it's Cleveland or Tennessee or something like that. But New York, I'm just scared about their quarterback play and about their secondary and them not having leads to really show the pass rush.
Let me say this. If Russell Wilson starts 10 games, this is not possible.
Okay. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better.
If Russell Wilson starts 10 games, it is not possible. But I'll be the Jackson Dart guy. I ain't gonna lie.
And you're a risk taker, man.
Jackson,
you're a risk taker.
And
own it.
Above all else, cool name.
It's a great name.
Cool.
Especially for a
quarterback named Dart.
Yeah, that's great.
Listen, and I believe in Brian Dable. I feel
me too.
Brian Dable looking at him yeah, he can do it. Yeah. I definitely believe in that.
All right, and the last team, I set you up for this perfectly. Last team, your team, Patriots. You have them winning the division.
Yes, sir.
Why do you have them winning the division? And do you really think they have that type of talent on their team?
Yes.
And what about Drake May makes you believe that he's that guy?
This is probably the most excited part. Excited part of this for me. I have them losing wild card weekend, but I do think we win the division. Mm-hmm. I think the first question everyone is gonna ask, what happened to Josh Allen? Is Buffalo gonna blow up, or somebody gonna drop a nuke on him? No, I think Josh Allen is in for his Joe Burrow season. Oh. I think that is going to be the worst defense. I think that's going to be one of the 5 worst defenses in the NFL, and probably the worst secondary in the league, no doubt.
Okay.
The worst safety combination in the league. Corners.
You don't like Jordan Poyer coming back?
No, I don't.
You don't like JP3?
No. Listen, I don't.
Oh man, JP don't say today.
Nothing says I'm a great player like being a free agent the 3rd week of preseason. Being a free agent the 3rd week of preseason.
They be on Twitter dog, I know what I got in me.
They be on Twitter like Isaiah Thomas.
If you got a tweet that you're good at football, I promise you it might just be over.
Peak Jordan Poyer was so good, but he was slow then. Man.
Yeah.
And of course, so I think the Bills are in for more of a fight in the AFC East than they think, because I think the other 2 teams in the AFC East kind of free. I think the Jets will be improved, but this is the first season under Aaron Glenn. I think they'll be 4 or 5 wins. Yeah. And I think the Dolphins are already phoned the season. Yeah. I think they're ready. I think Mike McDaniel is already taking listen, if you call Mike McDaniel hey, I'm the Detroit Lions, we want to hire you, he might take you. He might think you dead ass. But the Patriots, to specifically answer the question, I think the Patriots have outside of Miami, because they're not really a football team.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have the best receiving core in the division.
Okay.
I think, and listen, I love James Cook.
Led by who?
Oh, Stephon Diggs, Efton Chisholm just got number 1. Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas. I think it's gonna be weird to watch a Patriots team with a lot of different weapons.
Yeah.
I can't remember physically. I can't remember the last Patriots team I watched with one weapon.
Yeah.
So we're going into the season with Travion Henderson.
like it's been really bad.
Like
bro.
10 years at least.
It's been really fucking bad.
Like Travion Henderson coming out of Ohio State, he's gonna be
explosive. To say the least.
Explosive. He's gonna be a 3-down back because he's our best pass protecting back. He's our best receiving back. And running, he's just amazing. He's gonna be explosive. Stephon Diggs is gonna bring consistency and first downs to an offense that just needs to stay on the field. And Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, and Efton Chisholm are just fill in the gaps around him. I think bringing in Stephon Diggs to be 1,700 yards, 18 touchdowns is unrealistic.
Yeah.
But bringing in Stephon Diggs, especially because he's not like he's not washed right now. He just got hurt last year because on the Texans. But bringing Stephon Diggs and say, yo, it's 37, we need 8.5 yards.
He's going to be able to
go in. And he's always, I won't say always, but the route running hands, he's going to be able to provide that.
Yeah.
And you asked about Drake May. The tools Drake May has in Mike Vrabel's hands makes me more comfortable about this pick.
Okay.
Because he has a lot of raw talent, but the biggest question is how much are you willing to play within yourself?
Yeah.
And I feel like Mike Vrabel's leadership is going to keep him on track he's never going to get too high or too low.
Okay.
Like Mike Vrabel is a guy who was up 10 on Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship with Ryan Tannehill under center.
Yeah.
And that's all before
Thank God
we
they
get
didn't
to
win
the
that
defense.
game. Jesus Christ.
Man, Mike Vrabel was just
terrible.
Hell of a guy.
To Foden.
Yeah, hell of
Lord.
I'm telling you, hell of a guy, Mike Vrabel. And that's all before we get to the defense.
Yeah.
And that's one thing the Patriots do.
Yeah.
That's one thing we do. And I think we're not – if we need Drake May to be Jaden Daniels last year, I don't think we go to the playoffs. Okay. But I think Drake May will – I think this time next year, we're going to be asking if Drake May can take a leap into like that.
Next tier.
That next tier.
And you think their defense is enough to get them to the playoffs?
Yeah. I think I think it'll be middle of the pack, above average offense, and then good defense and special teams and the Patriot way and Mike Vrabel and all that shit behind the scenes. Like I feel and the schedule's sweet, boy.
The schedule's really easy. So that's the reason I almost put them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I have to see it from Drake May though.
Yeah.
If you go back to my playoff picks, look at the quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
There's one guy on there. It's two guys on there that have to prove it.
Yeah.
One guy, I saw a good bit of it last year in Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert has nothing to prove in the regular season. He's been a good regular season quarterback. He's been in the playoffs. He just has to prove it in the playoffs. Trevor now has to prove he can get to a team to the playoff. But you see, I went with a lot of proven guys that consistently got the job done. Lamar, Purdy, Jalen, Mahomes, Allen.
Yeah.
Drake May did not show me enough like Penix did to be able to say, yo, he's going to be able to get a team to the playoffs. His schedule is sweet. Yeah. I don't think they can win the division because I don't think Josh Allen is capable of a Joe Burrow year because I just think he is too talented for that.
That's fair.
That I think despite their defense, you may be spot on about their defense. Yeah. I don't really have any qualms with what you said about it. That secondary is going to be awful. The front seven will be a little bit better, but that secondary is going to be terrible. He doesn't have the best receivers. Your point about the receiving core in the AFC, the Patriots having the best receiving core in the AFC might be true. Yeah. All of that might be true. Josh Allen is so good. He's so good. It's impossible for him not to win 10 games. That is how much I trust Josh.
That's fair.
So if y'all thought we was hating on him earlier, I'm not, bro. Like he's too good.
No, that's the thing because I still have them in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're not crazy. It's just an 11-10 game. If you're saying he has his Joe Burrow year, you're saying with the playoffs, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. I think you're going from the Bills can win the championship to, man, Josh Allen took that team to the playoffs.
Yeah. I think that's fair. And it's not going to be an indictment of Josh Allen while they're in this position.
Right.
It's just going to be, damn, that defense is way worse than we thought.
Yeah, literally.
And
this is why.
And real quick, I need that so I can have more ammo for Joe Burrow missing the playoff again, like Josh Allen did the year after.
Nah, bro. And I think what's so interesting about the Bills having such a bad defense is, Josh Allen, like, it's always like that. It's always in him trying to jump out. It's like, it just, and I feel like especially if the first 4 weeks they realize we cannot play like we did last year, where we're going to play ball control offense and feed James Cook because we can't get stops. I don't know what his turnovers look like if he has to beat Joe Burrow for 7-10 weeks.
Fair.
So I think that is where a lot of that variance comes in. But I am legit very, 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 very excited for the Patriots this season.
Yeah.
It'll probably control this is probably the first season in like 4 or 5 years I'm emotionally invested in the Patriots. Like, ever since after Tom left, like, I went through like a break, like, you was mourning, like, then he went to the Bucks on the Super Bowl. Like,
yeah.
But this is the first year I'm legit going in with hope. Like,
yes, this season Lamar Jackson has my heart in his hands.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. I'm not worried about the regular
Yeah.
season. They're too good not to be good. Even if they don't get the number 1 seed, like, I'm not worried about the playoffs.
Right.
But January come around, I'm going to be walking around. We might not be able to record that week.
Yeah.
I might be too nervous. I might not be able to talk.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit get deep. I ain't gonna lie.
It get deep, bro.
I was
Deeper
playing
than the ocean,
2K with a nigga. Like, we was just in the party talking about football. I didn't know he was a Ravens fan. I was talking to one of my other friends, shout out Stick Dog, but he's a Bills fan, and we was talking about how, like, he got blessed by Mark Andrews. And I was like, you lucky to let Mark Andrews out of that stadium. And I guess that nigga hurt me. He was like, bruh. Bro, they want to think about that shit, bro.
That shit is the worst, bro.
Yeah,
the worst. But we're excited for the NFL season. Let's close the show with our end of the season predictions. So, and let's do week 1 as well as a classic on here. Predicting games. So my nothing ATL award predictions this year for the NFL at MVP, man.
We got to get a Lamar jersey in here.
We have to.
We have to get an 8 jersey in here, bro.
MVP, man, I have Lamar Jackson getting the MVP. He deserved last year. I have him winning it this year. It's more so to piggyback off of what Isha said. That defense is going to be so good. I think the Ravens' offense will just be just as dominant with Derrick Henry in another year. That offense, Todd Monken dialing up plays for the 3rd year in a row. This offense, this team is going to be so dominant. They're not going to be able to give him this award this year. I think he will be around, predicting stats, 4,500 yards. Actually, I'm going to say 5,000 plus total yards. Another 40 touchdown season, less than 7 interceptions. Okay. I'm going to call it now, and I'm going to say 4 or 5 rushing touchdowns, 40 passing touchdowns.
I like it.
Offensive Player of the Year. Sticking with my love of the Falcons this year, I have Bijan Robinson winning Offensive Player of the Year and solidifying himself as a top 3 back in the NFL. And Defensive Player of the Year, I have the deal, the money, everything working out for the Packers. And Micah Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year. And my Coach of the Year at 11 wins is Liam Cohen with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's crazy. Listen, I know y'all are looking at the screen like, is that Liam Cohen? I promise it is.
Yes.
I didn't know what he looked like either.
Yes. That's Duval.
He picks a real low-key plays.
Yes.
Like, I fuck with it.
Wait, real quick, before we go, we didn't hit this with the playoffs. Why don't you have the Packers in the playoffs? Do you not think the move with Micah is going to pay dividends? Pay off.
With Micah, it makes it. I really want to with Micah. I am just out on Jordan Love right now.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That reason makes sense to me because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Listen, Twin, I got them in the playoffs. If they miss the playoffs, I will not be surprised.
Literally.
I have no idea about Jordan Love. No idea.
Like, what we said about the NFC North is so true because, like, it could be the Packers. Like, the Packers could think, like, everyone thinks the Packers going to the Super Bowl. Fam, one of them niggas twist their ankle, the Packers might be 2-7.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It is. And I don't like we talked about how consistent golf is. I don't like inconsistency in quarterbacks.
I completely agree, bro. Completely agree.
You just don't know what it is with Jordan Love.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
I will say, my path with the Packers getting to the NFC Championship, it's a lot of faith in Jordan Love. Yeah. It's a lot of blind faith in Jordan Love and a lot of I believe in Matt LaFleur, and I believe Micah Parsons is who I think he is. I think Micah Parsons is going to change that defense. What Aaron Donald did for Leonard Floyd, Micah Parsons will do for Rashawn Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Rashawn Gary is going to be insane. Yeah. Xavier McKinney is going to be that much better, and that secondary will be that much better because of Micah Parsons. Right. Jordan Love is up in the air for me, and I completely agree with Ish. So for those of you calling him crazy, I will have to disagree with you because I know it's some people that are like, you're insane for not having him in the playoffs. Joe, you can't assume Jordan Love is going to be great this year. And you can't assume that.
What really drew the, and you're going to like this, why I went Vikings over Packers for sure and Lions, respectfully, because I love, what's their running back name?
Josh Jacobs.
Respect, because I love Josh Jacobs. Shout out T, Raiders fans. Aging running back in 2, it's no stars on that offense.
None.
It's not a star on that offense.
None.
Like, you're telling me this rookie y'all drafted is going to be your wide receiver 1?
Yeah.
Like, the rookie.
And he's nice. He's nice.
Yeah, he's good, you know. But you know who's the wide receiver 1 in that division? Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You know who's 2?
Amon St. Brown.
Yeah.
You know who's 3?
Who's the other team in that division?
DJ Moore. You know who the number 2s in that division are? Jordan Addison, Jameson.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Jameson Williams.
How many start? And I listen. And I feel like I asked the last time. How many niggas on the Packers offense start on another team in that division?
Exactly.
Does Jordan Love even start on the Lions?
Exactly. Yeah, and before we go, the schedule is not easy. Nope. They open with the Lions. They open with the Lions, Commanders, Browns, Cowboys, Bengals, Cardinals, Steelers, Panthers, Eagles, Giants, Vikings, Lions, Bears. Shout out Jasmine Sullivan. Broncos, Bears, Ravens, Vikings. It's not sweet. It's a tough schedule.
Your last 2 games are Ravens, Vikings.
Yeah, bro. I'm putting my faith in Jordan Love. I'm putting my faith in Micah Parsons and the Packers, and I have them in the NFC Championship. I do believe that will happen. Yeah. But to say it's a guaranteed, to say I'm 100% confident, I would be lying. I don't know about Jordan Love, but I'm putting my faith in him this year.
Facts.
Okay. Sorry about that tangent. I meant to do that. Ish's award predictions this year.
Yes.
Which I love. I love them.
So MVP this year for my Nothing Till award predictions, I got 7, man. I got 7 in Houston. I feel like C.J. Stroud is ready to take a leap. I think last year everyone got hurt. Their offensive line fell apart.
Yeah.
You were kind of putting together as you went, and you still won a playoff game.
Yeah.
I think this year they're going to be more healthy. Offensive line is a little better.
The offensive coordinator is going to be a big difference, bro.
And it changed your offense, and we're going to give you the keys, CJ.
Yes.
And I think C.J. Stroud is one of those quarterbacks who can handle it. And I think C.J. Stroud, with this freedom, is going to be one of the most productive quarterbacks in the league. And I think the Texans will be one of the best teams in the league.
Me too.
With that defense.
Me too.
Offensive player of the year, we talked about him. Sonic, Speed, Flash, Quicksilver, Wally West, whatever y'all want to call that nigga. Jahmyr Gibbs, I feel like will be offensive player of the year. At 20, I think Jahmyr Gibbs, like, if this happens, we're for sure clipping this. I think Jahmyr Gibbs tries to catch LT record this year, like, for running back touchdowns. Like, if he is going to be 18 weeks of, number 1 running back, I genuinely do not know what his ceiling is production-wise. Okay. Now, DPOI, this is a fan favorite, show favorite.
Yes, sir.
Kyle Hamilton.
My dog.
I think Kyle Hamilton, he's going to need, the number I have is going to need at least 7 picks.
Okay.
Going to need at least 7 picks, which is, I mean, shit, I've seen him have 2 picks in one game, but this Ravens defense is going to be so good. It'll be a little of that, like, leader of the defense, one of the best defenses ever type of deal. And I feel like he's going to be, no doubt, the best safety in the league.
Okay.
Coach of the year.
It's got to be him. With your playoff predictions, he ain't got a choice, man. He ain't got a choice.
Listen, these definitely went hand in hand. And this is why I love Coach of the Year, because Coach of the Year always goes to somebody we thought was about to get fired.
Yeah.
Listen, Brian, I ain't gonna lie. It's now or never, King. It's now or never, King.
If they win less than 5 games, is he fired?
If they do not make the playoffs, I think they fire Brian Dable.
Okay.
I think they will fire Brian Dable this year if they do not make the playoffs. we thought they was going to get fired last year.
Yeah, true.
And they kept the GM and the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they at least talked about it.
Yeah.
They at least talked about it. But I think Jackson Dart is going to be as good, if not better than J.J. McCarthy, like around there. Keep the wheels on the offense. I think Neighbors is going to take a leap. I think Tyrone Tracy and the rest of the talent around Jackson Dart and Russell Wilson for the first 5 weeks will keep this offense afloat. And I think the defense, especially, of course, the D-line, is going to fill in the gaps for them in the places you can't fill on the roster. Like, you won't be able to get a great corner. We can't cover for that long. Like, we're going to drop 7, rush 4. So
I would love it if the offensive player of the year, one of us is right, because we've been having a Jameer Bijan argument for a minute. Yeah. So that would be fun to come to fruition. Facts. Now, the defensive player of the year, I hope you're right about. Yeah. You know how I feel about my boy Kyle. Kyle is one of my favorite players to watch. Yeah. I love watching defensive players, especially safeties and corners are some of my favorite positions to watch and go back and just stare at them because of. If you don't know football, you don't understand what they're doing. But Kyle Hamilton, the ground he is able to cover, the way he reacts to the football, the pre-snap adjustments. Dude, he is next. He is out of this world. Yeah. I have a caveat to your 7 interceptions, though. 9 forced turnovers. Okay. Because he forces a lot of fumbles. Yeah. He has sacks. Right. He gets sacked. So if he can get 3-4 forced fumbles and then 5 interceptions, 6 interceptions, I think that'll do it.
And let me throw a caveat on your caveat. Like, pass breakers into picks, I'm going to count those too. Okay. So you can hand on it, Jair come and grab it. Like, yeah. I think this Ravens team, pun intended, will be one of probably the best ball hawking defense we've seen
in a while.
Me
too. I completely agree. Yeah. I expect Marlon to have another big year. He was top 3 in the NFL in interceptions last year. He had a great year. I expect more of the same for that, especially with Jair coming out over there and Nate Wiggins and them not having to worry about Brandon Stevens, having Marlon and Kyle and your middle field. Like, it's Roquan in the middle, and you got Marlon and Kyle covering your curl to flats. Yeah. Like, your curl flat seam is Marlon and Cop. Yeah, dog. And then you got Malachi on the back end. Yes, boy.
They are going to swarm people.
Yeah, bro. They are going to swarm people. Yeah. I'm expecting big things from
Mike McDonald not there no more.
For real. A few ending questions.
Yes.
Does Tyreek last the season in Miami?
No, Tyreek's traded by Christmas. Christmas.
Okay, we're on the same page. There's no way Tyreek lasts this full season.
Yeah, Tyreek was just announced not as a captain too, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, that is really funny.
Yeah,
the right decision.
I don't think any NFL team should tank, but come on, Dolphins, we kind of know. It's kind of over.
Tank to get rid of Tua. From tank to Tua to tank to get rid of Tua.
Yep.
How fast life comes at you, gang. How fast life comes at you.
And that shows you how hard it is to be a coach because you fired. What's the Vikings D coordinator name? The black guy.
Brian Flores.
Yeah, you fired Brian Flores because he wouldn't tank for Tua, and because he told you he was ass. You didn't believe Brian Flores. So once you got to it and found out he was ass, then you fired Brian Flores. It was like, no, he's not bad. We just need somebody else, and he's still bad. He's still little. He's still fragile. He can't move. Listen, Tua, you got your bread. It's time to go be a family man.
Be a family man. And lastly, we did this already with Jeremy, but let's do 3 more. Lastly, we did this already with Jeremy, but we're going to repeat a segment because we didn't get to post it. But 3 bold predictions for the NFL season. Now, these predictions are bold predictions, ladies and gentlemen, not things that Lamar Jackson getting MVP or Pat Mahomes going to the Super Bowl. Nothing that regularly happens. Yep. It's bold predictions that we expect can come true this year.
Yes. The Jets and Justin Fields will win more games than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Love it.
2. Justin Jefferson is going to win the Triple Crown.
Okay.
Which is somewhat of a bold prediction. Not really because it's Justin Jefferson.
I think it's a little bold because he got J.J. McCarthy at quarterback.
That's a fact. And I'm glad you mentioned J.J. McCarthy because 3rd, J.J. McCarthy is going to win. Comeback player of the year and be too great for the Vikings.
Okay. Number 1. So let me tell y'all some transparency. Last time I said this, I said the Lions was gonna miss the playoffs. Ha 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 ha. That's not happening.
That was just walkthrough. That was training camp. Bro.
That was training camp bowl predictions. That's not happening. Number one bold prediction this year is the Cardinals make the playoffs. That's a bold prediction. The Cardinals get their roster together. Will Johnson pans out, Marvin Harrison Jr. pans out, and Kyler Murray gets off for Call of Duty, and the Cardinals make the playoffs.
Back. Shout Trey McBride.
Number two, Micah Parsons breaks the sack record. He breaks the single-season sack record and has a ridiculous season for Green Bay and makes Jerry Jones eat his words.
I like that.
All right, eat his paychecks? Something like that.
Yeah.
And number three, this kind of piggybacks off of your Josh Allen take earlier, but number three is the Bengals miss the playoffs for the third straight year. The owner throws a temper tantrum, trades T. Higgins, and fires everybody on the coaching staff, and the Bengals are a completely different team come 2026.
I like it.
All right. That was great, man. That was great.
Yeah.
A lot of great NFL talk. It's week one, so we're going to do it. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna do it again every week like we used to.
Yeah. It's really for the Twins for day one.
Really for the day one Twins. We gotta pick all of the games from week one.
Yeah.
And here we go. Week one, Thursday night. 3 days away, ladies and gentlemen, from the start of the NFL season. Just clap it up. Yes, sir. And we open it up with the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Yep.
Who do you have?
Eagles by 200.
I seriously have the Eagles by 20. This will not be a competitive game. George Pickens will make a crazy catch, though, and that'll be cool to watch.
I have the Eagles by please everybody stay healthy.
Friday, Kansas City versus Los Angeles in Brazil.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a flood for the Chargers.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Y'all have to be the first team to see the Chiefs after they got embarrassed on national TV. But Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, congratulations on your engagement. Shout out to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They got a point to prove this season. And, listen, losing to the Eagles is one thing. They're not losing to y'all niggas.
Come on now.
I think they flood the Chargers.
All right. I disagree with Ish on the way it happens, but I agree with the result. The Chiefs will win this game. I do think this is a high-scoring shootout, and this starts Patrick Mahomes' MVP campaign. What we did not show is the MVP rankings. At 1, I did have Lamar winning MVP. 2 will be Patrick Mahomes, and 3 was your guy who you picked, C.J. Stroud. Okay. Those are the top 3 MVP candidates. The non-quarterback will be Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
But the Kansas City Chiefs win their Week 1 game.
Yep.
Now, home team.
Yes, sir.
We have the Bucks at the Falcons.
Dirty Birds. I like that. I think I got the Falcons.
Me too.
By a field goal.
I have the Falcons agreed 21-24.
Yep.
Bengals at Cleveland.
Joe Flacco does it one last time. Joe Flacco is going to do it one last time to Cincinnati. I think they start the season 0-1.
I agree, and I think it leads every sports segment of the week is the Browns beat the Bengals 14-17 on a walk-off field goal. The Miami Dolphins versus the Colts. Guess what? We all lose.
Yeah.
Next, the Carolina Panthers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
This is gonna be the Jags. This is gonna be a nasty good game to watch.
This is gonna be a very fun, bad, good game to watch. I have the Jags as well. Your team, Raiders versus the Patriots.
Yep, Patriots. I think the Patriots by 7. Definitely a nasty good watch too, though. Shout out Ashton Jennings.
I am going with the Patriots in this game. A home opener. A lot of expectations this season. Give me the Patriots in this game. Cardinals versus Saints.
I'm gonna go Cardinals. No double XP weekend on COD.
I think the only game the Saints win this season will be one game against the Panthers. So, yes, the Cardinals will win this game. Opening weekend, the Steelers go to the Jets to face the quarterback they let go for an old-ass quarterback.
Goodell don't play.
Goodell don't play.
Yeah.
At all. At all,
It's
dog.
a rematch week 1.
Dog. He's crazy, bruh.
Yo, I'm going to go New York Jets.
Me as well. I'm going the Jets in this game, and I'm going to start the beginning of the end of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders. If you are just watching this TikTok, you don't know what I went through this episode. So you don't know why Ish just looked at me like
I'll
that.
tell you right now. Listen, click the episode. The New York Football Giants will walk into the Commander Stadium week 1 and leave with a W.
That is Ish from 4:05 on Fox. Titans versus Broncos. Cam Ward's debut.
Give me Cam Ward.
Thank you. Give me Cam Ward as well. Fuck the Broncos. Yeah. Sorry, Denver Nation. Yeah. 49ers, Seahawks, starting off with a tough division game for both teams. Who do you have in this one?
Sorry, Brock. It's going to be a long year, man. It's going to, listen, give me the Seahawks.
I have been very confident in the 49ers winning 10 or 11 games this season again. And I think Christian McCaffrey is going to reinsert himself as the second best running back in football after Saquon Barkley this year. And 90% of that is because I drafted him in fantasy football as a go big or go home move because I'm in a money league for the first time and I needed to win the money league. So instead of getting Puka Nacua, I went with Christian McCaffrey because I was like, well, if Christian McCaffrey pan out, then I get greatness and I get potentially win. If I get Puka Nacua, then I just get an okay receiver and I got to go big or go home because I paid $50 to do this shit I didn't want to do in the first fucking place. I never pay money to do shit. Fuck y'all. Got the 49ers winning this game. Okay. Next game, Lions versus the Packers.
There's some games week 1, boy. Jeez.
Dog. Boy, this quad. I'm had to put this TV in the living room and had 8 games on it one fucking time.
4 flat screens in that bitch like Malik Wright. 425. I ain't gonna lie, juiced up. Give me the Lions, bro.
Wow. Okay, I'm going Packers. Off of the crazy week, Micah's debut, America's game of the week. Give me the Packers in a very close one, 31-28.
Yep.
Texans, Rams. This is a crazy one, too.
I'm telling you. Was it these last 3 games at the bottom?
Dog, he's tripping. Goodell, shout out to you, dog.
Texas, Rams. The start of the MVP campaign, CJ Stroud.
I agree. I'm going Texans in this game. Another close shootout, 28-25. Sunday night, 2 and 3, young goat versus young goat, dual threat versus dual threat, 8 versus 17, Ravens versus Bills. Who do you have?
We got it. Listen, at this point, Ravens home team. We gonna have a Raven fans on next week. Shout out T. Emery, bro.
You know.
Ravens over Bills. Bro.
Ravens over Bills, man. You know I say it at the same time. Ain't no question. I think the Ravens going 15-2, quiet as kept. Vikings, Bears.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Before, I'm forgetting these names. Before Ben Johnson was Ben Johnson, Kevin O'Connell was Kevin O'Connell.
Yep.
Welcome to the league, Rook. Vikings over Bears.
I completely agree. Vikings over Bears in a game where both quarterbacks look like, okay, they can play. Yeah. I think both of these quarterbacks have good games, not great games, but Justin Jefferson and Kevin O'Connell is the difference in this game, and the Vikings walk away with the win. All right.
That was fire.
I
mean, before we get this off the screen, just like, they're not competing with the NBA.
Bro, this is not a question.
Week 1 in NFL is better than any weekend in NBA. That's not the conference finals.
Dog, look at this. Dallas and Philly. Yep. Kansas City and Chargers. Yep. Bucks, Falcons. Bills, Ravens, Texans, Rams, Lions, Packers, San Francisco, Seattle, New York, Washington. Dog, like, they are, even the bad games, like, the Steelers and the Jets is a bad game by NFL
facts.
Season. Gonna be crazy. The Patriots and Raiders, it's shit to watch in the game. The Carolina and the Jaguar game, it's shit to watch. The only 2 games that genuinely just like, fuck them, are the Miami and the Cardinals game.
And fuck it, at least you got Tyreek Hill.
And what if Daniel Jones gets hurt and Anthony Richardson play?
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
Yeah.
What a week.
Marvin Harrison's on the cards.
What a week, man. What a week. I'm so excited. Part of the reason Ish and I got this done early was obviously it was prediction week. We wanted that to come out before the show started. But it was also because Wednesday, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sleep. I'm going to get off work and go to bed so I can wake up and watch football on Thursday, dog. Bro. I am so excited. This year, you should expect episodes to come out on Wednesdays. You're off on Tuesdays, right? Yeah, so we're moving to Tuesdays, so episodes will be out on Wednesdays. The Patrons will be out probably those Fridays. We're about to record a Patreon right now, actually, on everything Atlanta, bro. We got so much shit going on. So we're about to take a little 10, 15-minute break, get to the Patreon. So go to the link in the bio, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Ish, do you have anything else?
Go Pats.
Go Pats. Go Ravens. Hey, I'm about to be a dick rider. Stunner gonna be mad at me. Go Ravens.
Yeah.
Go Falcons.
Yeah, flock Falcons fly. What they be saying?
Flock Falcons. I'm mixing shit. Flock Falcons. You feel me? You feel me? Shout out to 8. Shout out to 9. Shout out to Bijan, Kyle Hamilton. Yep. We got a great NFL season. We are so excited. This is the show about nothing in the world full of hate. Let your light be love in the industry full of copycats. We some one-on-ones. That's Ish. I'm Rock. 131. Like you late for your lunch break. Salute.